You wrote me off, but God called me in. I may be down, so you say I'm a man. Meaning I'm a D. Oh, come me with Miss Rodonka. Oh, I'm about to win. Empty shot, not shabby you. Cause I'm a work in progress. Oh, I'm in work to my home. Oh, I am in work to my one paribu. Meaning I'm a D. Maria, Sefah. And show me home, I won't fear. If I'm in print to be and carry me. That's the mash I say, I keep the way I've been far. And show me home, I won't fear. If I'm in print to be and carry me. That's the mash I say, I keep the way I've been far. She rocked the money pie on the phone. Or bread to my baby come. So she ran, now she ran. It can't get to me insane. She not sent me one in him. They watching no pumpy. Ninja in the muda. Okay, me ponia or pebble back to sender. They are me.
Ever happy morning show. Happy 98.9 FM.
You wrote me off, but God called me in. I may be down, so you say I'm a man. Meaning I'm a D. Oh, come me with Miss Rodonka. Oh, I'm about to win. Empty shot, not shabby you. Cause I'm a work in progress. Oh, I'm in work to my home. Oh, I am in work to my one paribu. Meaning I'm a D. Maria, Sefah. And show me home, I won't fear. If I'm in print to be and carry me. That's the mash I say, I keep the way I've been far. And show me home, I won't fear. If I'm in print to be and carry me. That's the mash I say, I keep the way I've been far. She rocked the money pie on the phone. Or bread to my baby come. Or so she ran, now she ran. People guarantee me say no. She not sent me one in him. Made them watching no pumpy. Ninja in the muda. Okay, me ponia or pebble back to sender. They are me mono in the time for one or you don't say no. You don't say. I can't be with this rotom or Timothy. I'm bound to win. Oh, yeah, me watch to my home. Oh, I am watch to my home. Meaning I'm not in the D. Maria, can't survive. And show me home, I won't be out. Ever me favorite, and carry me. That's the mash I say, I keep the way I've been far. Hey.
That's the mash I say, I keep the way I've been far. Nasa mashasi ya kitwa bimpa. Nasa mimi mashasi ya no ya kitwa bimpa. Me mama bamu mu. Esan se ni amede me ho atwere no no. Waka kyerɛ me se ma wie ye ne be kese. Enti se washasi ya kitwa bimpa. Ema wabamu mu. Esan se onyankopɔn totorobonsi obo sorobo asase. Ebo nsuo ba wia ema wonframa ma wohumie da ne dan nyina no wose wa wie ye no be ye kese yema mo achima mo akwa abamfama happy morning show so na no pay. It's another beautiful and exciting episode of your morning companion, the Happy Morning Show, live on Happy 98.9 FM. Otianka from number 22 at Genulo Street. Number 22 at Genulo Street. Asylum Down, Accra. Oko Etividumantemo in Nisim 100.1 FM. Ewa Tamale Nisim 95.9 FM. Ewa Bolgatanga. So the debate is going on around the 24-hour economy. Indiana, I'll ask you a simple question. Your understanding of the 24-hour economy. Is it feasible? Is it something that we can do? But our main conversation for today will continue. And you bet talk or so to us din komo afa and sembia photosan for ken for ya tade kokoto je na no okom mrase bedwafia esan se mrase bedwafo no wo so mu gina ya na mu wo mrase bedwafie na wo mu edoso akomaba wonsam a photosan for ken for ya tade betu dwa wo mu ahokeka no enhyeda enisro nintino Speaker, Right Honorable Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagben was yempianko ya nimyentu shada na minhunu se mrache bedwafo no mu ejina ya namu e mrache bedwafie no wo mu ewa hokeka bi se betimi adoso apensempensemu aduaduemu abisabisa nsemu ahohia efa eye budget ya yede bedi djuma ana yede bebo man ho bra in 2024. Edianwana na speaker eka enene nansano but any bedu hu nkomo e odwumadi ni so na no pay. You are at liberty to also share with us your thoughts, your views, your contributions live on our Facebook streaming comment section. Obetmi Ajawanu disamo hoya bekenkai ediamati for live on the show this morning. Mamenka was able to ACP Victor Thunder retired ho ni akwakwa ji row safety tidbits. If required the Obokrata who don't notify some the liberty for any F1 now pay live on the show this morning. Mamenka was able to have Fontin Tankasi eso kwankwanu ase ensemu edia himu hono a rapper Fati Shaibu-Ali betna no de bia breath for any F4. There is sports and there is more live on the show this morning. Kai, your contributions are welcome always and always. Click on the share button on Facebook, share to groups and platforms that you're on, and let's have a conversation this morning. Your friend Sefah Danquah. Brass ACP Victor Thunder retired and all the road safety tidbit upgrade here for live on the show this morning. Mamin Kyle said this is your morning companion, the Happy Morning Show. Oko social media like Happy 98.9 FM. Social media, Happy 98.9 FM on Facebook, Happy 98.9 FM on X, and Kane Twitter, Happy 98.9 FM, and Instagram, and a Happy TV, and YouTube. ACP Victor Thunder retired. Your crowd saw the rose of tidbits ever break here for and now the pay with you made. So ACP on the pay. Miamoche, na Yamoa Kwaba Dama. Na me would you say upon your bohodier?
Yamiadum.
Yada body, I say, but don't and ya wada. Hefa.
Don't me do I say. In my form of Happy FM, I don't forget because I come home until any so entry. A chief of Mutate Media no pay my mungachi, much the shit, and more better media cases so name. Oh, Happy FM 98.9. And pay any idea, then my conducive for Danquah, a teardrum, Isaac Ade, Prince, Obiba Prince, Reynolds, and Oba Papa B, Fati Shaibu-Ali, so eternity. The Damian is only a day at Mamma Patina, so no museum saying any aircraft. As a consul, a becon saying any about what Evan saying. And Ukraine and Nula, to media a course of police training school, a cadet of Sesino and Normodo or my district, a baby, you know. And my traffic cheap, papa. A cheap, Subu was a bomb, and I say, Pampami. Now, if your pa say, Menam Quansona may batch motor from home. Hey, Abba Bedu, a can be batch motor, a station home. Baby, a total. I just a cat or more conquering. Minim say, no, say. If we beat me the bed of him, and that would. And sir, and Krahan, Nippy, I'm going so almost him, but you can't be ara. And the Basana and Hochaba, because I say, do we business say to my dear CBC, Coswa. The Emperor aquatic crime the bray. I beat me a boat, Zaba Now, or more to me a fast or send ye, or more from Hong Kong to a gem. Then some begins to between Ampoa. Principal also a boy and almost in our church acquaint. To maybe a course of police training school cadet officer number 52. I know a banner here and also a course of Kama. Man Penny be the actually vice president. So then a new young better to make a after service commanders in Nara, the immigration officer, fire service officer, all my king chief of defense staff. Omina do many young better to make energy. I did to me say, the Niaji, and Niaji. So be about so you will say, training school, I done Kura, come. Aye, Doctor, I could for them, Barry. Police saying. My only poor members, but in age mappa, yame and come on. So for no, they can be men one. Drive any or take all driver trotro. No do police station bina and chamber on no dry. Or said driver passing upon so me who pushing here, but the massa. Of course, here in our bar. Also, maybe here. I feel no call. Or call 90 meetings, so she. The master number of Cofreno. Mate no koya no asaba. Obey mate na be 2 car. The master no my mate na be 2 car. Or the uraha or the afar. The rich said Dominic got a casino Yaminkwa or the car no go gremo. Na adibi na cop pimo ye. Hey, I didn't know cause we are concerned. I said the driver see we to shame could do her no the mobi. Will be cited, non so the cop. 80 need license. And only driving a Besaka when was some papa. If ye papa, that's a nam quan soa. No, because we say for a dato, you may not be safe. One fee, trying the panel of the car, the ball, and I can see, no, see, Papa, no, Granny. Everybody had a chain and driver, no, Cassa, Waba. Master can be a prat, and I may call you a drobe no way. Obwa, young no cacano. Best session couple. On for me need to come. No more you say, a juma moyer. Or between the bois, I might yaquaso, et me a jojo, at their main. Or no agent will be supported for ye. Then do my paper is here in his honor. A gentleman yet at Tom any shra. And for mine.
Is if you want to pay, ma, you know, I say. Na I made to phone a drop for me say why and I will check car ne can say me teacher driver say driver chere meet you emramuno obi ti say mate wa kwanya say car no kwa driver ti misi free car num no aka chere mate ni say chale to aso na form gogozi bra
sana o mo gusu ye o chere be kan wa sem papa.
Easy beyond the pay, Mamma. I say CORRECT. ACP Victor Tando retired, and I'll say, yeah, G, a rule city bit at the free no because I didn't tell you, Matuna Trotomua, Aka Krana, Evan Zebia, Akabe a kilometer to exactly, Aka a kilometer to the station, no, not a year driver Nessie, I know a catcher, mate, and he said. Tinamuna form kukudu. I mean, what is that? It's Subabenzo no. Anyway, Brasso say ye de Democrat at Finsem no. Ye de Ebreti for any IF4 and I pay Ujubedi. So happy 98.9 FM also good sorting. Your morning companion, happy morning show. We're streaming live on Facebook. Beat me on Facebook. The Koso Ujumedi and Subiano. You have the liberty to also express your view, your thoughts of that. Ujawa making kind Ediama at T4 any IF4 and I pay Ujumedi. So name a rubber Fati Shaibu-Ali at Nasi. So and a prince Ubiba Poakwa Ayim Brown Brakufi ono zo atenase ena no pay na enjo to mo de
bi o baby ametin so nti em no ase me dru kromo a
ye enjo to e and talk like a betin
me sorry ahom na chi ne nso ye nwenwen na wo dress am di tia ka wa oba feel dress am di tia wo frame na ase krono a Ube filia from.
Baby, I'm a teddy, man, who she maybe drew chrome and sana. Me who say in Swato, a gugua. Me buy a crane to and me do ya. Anyway, you're befanessa. You're befanessa, Emreniko, and Emreniko Papa. Mother, and soon in Tina newspapers in our man. And if you any said I can remember. You could say if you any said I can remember. I see. And a bad day, I want to say, a dear, your way of Modina, your de Imunselno. Citizen wise, those commercial drivers may too turn into drivers are more experienced than the driving school drivers.
No, but it's a nipa a good animal now. They
now they baby test. What are you talking about? Nipa, what's one nipa?
Now, one yes, or better money mate.
They should take a day off and go to the park.
They can't.
Alright.
That's all Mukoye says so now.
Into a move for take a day off for now. Life,
to chacha.
Practical.
Oh, Sabia. Honey Hadia, wait me the Makudu.
Debbie, what are you talking about? Accident in Mahaneha.
Okay.
Who be away to Kaya? We do negate and no Amaka Bonida.
Send you know, the Dinechi.
Anyway,
Dinechi.
But
and because of that, and I was having a manu quotation. Isaiah 43:26.
Manu quotation.
Review the past for me. Let us argue the matter together. State the case for your innocence. Eno ena eye asema no pay. Chronicle Isaiah 43:26.
Isaiah 43:26. Yesaya iti aduanu aduanan miensa. Ninyi mu aduanu ensia. Sei ena twere no eka na ose 26
Yep.
Isaiah
43:26. And they are far away niso.
Ose kan me na ye mebu aten kan wo de na wadi bem. Kan me na ye mebu aten kan wo de na wadi bem.
Sa ena yankopon 7SC yemfa Chronicle emfa enhihyeso. Tonko Chrome youth pray for jobs. Nairi charges Baumia to bring peace to Boko. No flood victim will be left behind. Chief of Staff Ena Eka Bosome Freo community mining to create 4,000 jobs. Amabua calls for review of PRMA Act. And also Ewa Hanoma Ubenyebi Akai. Sa so ena oko eye papers no mu a omo say Bust MD straightens Mahama and editorial I say LGBTQI plus bill Ghana must counter US blackmail agenda. Ness venture into farming and also Ewa Hanoma efi eye Ashanti region eba oko inside Nigeria nasa Nigeria diarrhea. Nigeria accuses Finland of encouraging separatist leader. Sasuna soldiers police clash in Adamawa. Governor calls for calm. Cost of preparing Nigerian jollof goes up by 220%. That day I'm going to that so course na baso de ne munja ye. Mona mo fama Ghana for na yen jollof. Sasu and a finance minister Wale Edun get World Bank appointment and also Ewa Hanum mine.
What did Nigeria jollof?
Oh yes, I'm going here, mame. Many Mobi and they go this jollof.
Away.
Ewa Nigeria, Ewa Lagos.
Dear me dear, dear, so me demo power.
I'm going here, mame. Now only so we do no. One for cocoa salad near the Angusu behind say
difficult for you to eat.
Minty no we could this jollof enough a ban and dear me to Wedjuma. Banner so dear ne quay.
My men come across a man's and what was
fine.
First I make on a me far road.
Timi could drew Nigeria somewhere around 2:45 a.m. The family me call hotel. You do not come to me, and I'm calling. I'm saying Pedro. And also I can choose anything because one I call some bar during that period, no more buy. And I'm casting on your mom jollof. Not the jollof you be so on a cocoa is a nesro and a taboo buffoo dasso. I'm sure any bed. No, this salad can crab be seen chain. I'm a tea jollof on the back. You do good man. I'm some friend and I'm business. Is it well cooked? I say, oh, this is well prepared by a top chef.
Rice nin, I can see.
Really? I say yes. So for me, I'm a Ghanaian, so it doesn't taste like the local jollof that I say, oh, but that's how the Nigerian jollof is. You can add the salad and the other stuff. You'll understand. So I want something different. You can take the jollof away. I take the chicken. Bring me a back.
As you say, Nigeria for near high, almost your jollof no. More yam and I extent because no, a baba is serious as him. Would do last in Abegusu, and so which me I say jollof back home. Other stories I has a minority chastises cocoa board over sale of Ghana's cocoa. Freight forwarders call for review of Exemption Act 2022. Way air stories are chronicle and pay amo ediaba.
Sir, offer Ghanaian Times and Anopeya most authoritative newspaper. And Thursday, November 23, 2023. Na picture eda infunino animuno fepa enedi yemi okay enedi yebumi pa enedi say afi wachero yo
I ma had yachi another way.
Say enedi ho achero
yengo
say de bia me ka say assemble bad you na picture eda Ghanaian Times unim de kai yemi ensankwa na yebeti ase
yemi ensankwa na
omo etie ni de omo nti ase kra na uhwe ni mu a picture no fepa oba we nso maami we say Fati betimi afre no oba papa so no nso betimi afre no oba papa ye qualify say afre no oba papa eye Mrs. Frima Osei Opa okay oba penny okay oba penny Frima Osei Opa ono eneye Ghana's chief of staff. In fact, female chief of staff for 8 years uninterrupted and wenya na banner headline no say Akosomo dance pillage relief efforts. Government spent 40 million Ghana cedi on victims. Additional funds to be released after needs assessment. Chief of staff enode in some way aba ni nyina ensem a be na watch be enan eko enum esiye ewa Akosomo enkrofo eko ahohihia mu pa me ankasa mabusuafo ewo mepe omko ahohihia mu no bi ehonsem na be story way ubehu ewo page 12 of the Ghanaian Times. At graduation of 344 police cadet officers use lay down rules to address grievances and not a VIP. His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia and all cancer and some way actually a police for any yajo matum ashomontare so mo mebo edwapade ani nipa ho eban ewo oman Ghana mu. GRA confiscates 7.5 million Ghana cedi illicit tobacco products. Eno ewo page 3 of the Ghanaian Times ene anopay kojo enura eyenura anase ene nansa story a ye ho eye exclusive pa ubehu ewo page 3 ene ewo Ghanaian Times in 4 died, others injured in ethnic conflict at Nkwanta okaya yene reporter ekasaye yesan enya eye original minister esane ni din komo efasa ensemu ho ene Ghanaian Times e de aba na ensemu a ewa hakojo court to take plea of Afoko December 5 eno nso ewa ha say uni Afoko aye kan ho asemenye former eye MPP national chairman Afoko
Gregory Afoko ni
yes ye kan ho asemenye da se pa na editorial of the Ghanaian Times enano pay safeguard traffic and street lights. And also ewaha a rapper Fati Shaibu-Ali honorable Ninipa Wakasa ewa Ghanaian Times enano pay government giving meaning to FQ eno a doctor or say yaw educhum eno Wakasa o si aben ba ye FQ bu ni de omodi hunjuma papa MNA enkrofo ani agye ho okọ African news akojo Ramaphosa welcomes Israel Hamas deal and also ewo ho Russian authorities crack down on abortion excesses and also ewaha Kenya's government denies funding for floods siwo hono and also ensemo a ewaha ofa Ghanaian Times a obenya bi akan kwajo minimizing medical negligence through effective professional communication we feature obina atropa nana Sefah PhD ena watro sa article ya ewo Ghanaian Times ma ofa obenya bi akan other stories waha oko page 9 of the Ghanaian Times ena no pay Mahama to choose running mate in 2024 ene de running mate in Fati jabe say start year campaign man now so
the business they say ambition people south
ye ko chere MP no ho no bibi kakra
yes
kitwe
kakra bi na asem na oyusu da no ena nre me frame madam fu bi na me ne kasa odi matem a ena me yusu sa we ne kire no no se o kan example sheji banza odi matem sa na me se sheji banza o stress o se na we nso kote we na me se me honorable ne kire no se honorable be na me se
honorable
ye be da ne ho ye be pa ne ho ntoma wa be hu run clean campaigns yana advises Baumia and Mahama so no ane de hye ene omumienu ene wa kire omo say mo hwe mo husu yi MPP eyes more seat in voter region 2024 na mse no de munyai na ba ko no kure oho no hwa ho no emum ho de amewu wa ye dwuma papa entie bi obesanya na ensemo a asan ba ne se kwadwo ohu sa video no Honorable Haruna Idrisu wakasa pa ohun ye
yeah o2 or say
promote good works of former president John Mahama ohun sa video no party phone share na waka nsema kire mo papa ECG begins digitalize payment of bills in voter region and also nsema ewa ha ECG ena deba kwajo sese de ECG de o ma yese sika bia o sika bia ombeji yese ye pa so mo
Ghana Water Company nso sa ombeji because November metia 1243
Ghana na odi na ye de o ka kire be no meeting
I think that me call no me ko ka kire say the bills are mean no abnormal because under normal circumstance me nkwame wo ho a issue I'm using no metia at the end of the month I somewhere around 50-59 Ghana cedis. Then I realized that the bills were going up and it was not as if it be a call up so I reported and I'm catch him so they'll come and take a look at it. My friend, I'm catch him the engineer and I'm calling is not within my jurisdiction. Engineer do beat me about home so the engineer directed me to another engineer
in your jurisdiction.
In my jurisdiction. My friend, 1 month, 2 months. I feel the final bill on the buy 1,243.75.
What could you?
Now untia. Because when you will not have access to pipe
water,
and they will not be able to identify the problem.
Yes.
And you have to pay.
Okay. And they say omo there and to be on a between 59 60.
Sa no mo kire.
No na ese ba wo.
Sa no mo kire.
Say the system na ye no utuetua kabisa na
sa no mo kire.
Support bosome frɛ ho community mining scheme eno mrekuduka ena waka sa ensem wei na offer the back page of the Ghanaian Times Ghana faces hazardous chemical threat eno EPA ena de ensem wei aba na other stories nso a ewa ha Mufad launches fisheries management plan eno ensem a yebefa ho na yen enamo a ye checheche no yɛbɛtumi adi ho dwuma yie na bibia ayɛ kama ene anɔpɛ na oko sports column no of the Ghanaian Times Coach Sapon criticizes decision to start Andre Ayew in Comoros in Blasters defeat to Comoros. Kojo asɛm o kan ho asɛm enura eno ena coach J.E. Sapon Shapiro ena dodoɔ na efrɛ no ena odisa ensɛm wei abadamba questions players motivation under Chris Hutton and ebi nso sɛ coach players no asɛ ɔmo nyi ɔmo yam ɛmmɔ koraa saa ɛna ɛno nso aba Legon Cities versus Kotoko move to Sogakope nanka obi afa sɛ nka ɔmo si ɔmo aka Legon Cities esi wɔ ɛyɛ Ewak na kwadwo ensɛm we ba ya yɛfrɛ Legon Cities mpanifo de ɔmo kyiri nyinaa sɛ Ewak no te sɛ Accra Sports Stadium so hu release a ɛyɛ
National Sports Authority so mentiasie
December yi yɛbɔbɔ ɛwɔ Accra Sports Stadium a ɛnyɛ yie
mentiasie
na ɛno baeɛ no sɛ ne nkrɔfo aka ho nsɛm a na ɛnura Legon Cities FA announce sɛ Legon Cities ɛne Kumase Asante Kotoko game ɛbɛtɔ dwa weekend yi kwesi ada ɔmbɛbɔ saa game no ɛwɔ Sogakope ne yɛfa akyiri yɛbusa ya ne nyinaa nsɛ saa ɛwɔ akenso Fati ɔmo de ahan concert ɛbɛkɔ so December yi ɛwɔ hɔ papa
December ma mbɔ ball asɛmbe ne besi
no na Fati ka no me Kojo I want to be consistent ɛwɔ saa asɛm we ho 2 years ago ɛbaeɛ no I defended the position of National Sports Authority last year me year this year me san ye Kojo say midweek Monday twam Great Olympics esi akan ɛwɔ Accra Sports Stadium enipa ɛwɔ hɔ no Fati sɛ ukai omo a na omo mu 200 Kojo webe enipa ekohwe saa game no omo broso a ena bi ayo 200 na 200 no sika sen ena bepie mu ena National Sports Authority no atibi na omo nya bi e dia maintain facility na ɛwɔ hɔ na abrane nya yenya yɛka sɛ asɛi a yɛ maintain no enso Fati ode homa shatawali na obone concert eno aye fixed price o wa charge agi wa charge Stoneboy de ko hono aye fixed price ukoye bibi fufuro bi adan football ewo ho a aye fixed price but football de okoba gate process ebeba no eno na ombe tetetete omo de tetetete taxes every room a na omo nya bi ahe ena ombenya e de free mu Mosimo pese Accra Sports Stadium yebo international matches wo meboa enu bia no mo de be maintenance no ewo ho
nti
in as much say the first idea is omo yense omo promote to sports no there should be avenue omo de be raise revenue na omo de maintain facility no I agree enkrofo bi say that's not the only way any concert nko because all year round their facilities ewo Accra Sports Stadium especially Fati when we say okoha their corporate boxes ewo ho their rooms and combat their rent their restaurant ewo ho a asie ni nyina no omo si ye no that was the idea omo yes omo de be omo timi promote sa ade no enough ema companies any restaurant ahowo me pese mabubo bi den ba de aba eye na amafo die ya omo na betimi high ho tue sika kese no omo ntimi marketing ni yie but look Accra Lions any House of Folk ebo ho on Tuesday eni pe ho no obetimi agina stadium ho akan omo nyina se sika no National Sports Authority be de nya bi no dia maintain facility no enti December de Coco season concert be koso munya omo na monye na mabo afri January to November omoje bosome baako na omo de Jessica cashina we cashino cash out
the cash out season
nti omo fanye na eno ano no
National Sports Authority for yema mo ache na anopai
Professor Chumesi Director General
of National Sports Authority
MP one of the Ashanti region
sir Prof
one of the or prepare
okay
Teacher Prof
and Pemian na decision I take na manfo binimu so montiase binimu so motiase is the National Sports Authority mu hieska na mu de the respective stadiums no adwuma
yatemase monko so na how are you promoting sports my question back one busar no yanto aso yamfa daily graphic the bokrata no emu ensem ne bi yamfa mrati for ne for bana headline e dey mu energy transition we won't stop oil exploitation. Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe, Minister of Energy, wono any okay. I'm saying Okasa Petroleum Commission, Jumedi Mudi, and this same way at page number 3 of Daily Graphic Double Cratano at Daho, Obitimi Hunuakin Kind. 11.6 billion Ghana cedis allocated to settle contractors' arrears. Page number 13 of Daily Graphic Double Cratano and Anopay. That story no at Daho Kesiepa. Safety of pre-tertiary students. Sexual harassment policy in full force. Page number 13 of Daily Graphic Double Cratano. Obitimi Hunuakin Kind. Ghana records trade surplus from 2.3 billion Ghana cedis to 2.4 from 2.3 billion Ghana cedis deficit to 2.4 billion Ghana cedis. Page number 16 of Daily Graphic. Story no hobbit me na working kind. Other stories near inside Africa, Nigeria, Germany signed $500 million renewable energy gas deal. Global outlook, Israel-Hamas war, 4-day truce agreed, 50 hostages to go free. There is an opinion on page number 10 of Daily Graphic, Double Cratano, and Anopay. Can Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire solve predicted global chocolate shortage? Page number 10. Parliament debates 2024 budget. Page number 17. Offer Daily Graphic, Double Cratano, Emun Semino, bridging gender gap in tech. 100 women gain employable skills, controls, independent monitoring needed to curb government overspending. We will roll out digital tools to facilitate work of police. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, Vice President of the Republic of Ghana and a flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party, one of this assembly at to Eja Kwao Traditional Council prepares for late chief's funeral. And no page number 26 of the Daily Graphic Double Cratano and Anopay. Oko page number 28. Dumbo University Management appeals for seed money. And no page number 28 of Daily Graphic Double Cratano. Blind footballer inspires a Akropong school for the blind. And no page number 47 of Daily Graphic Double Cratano and Anopay Alpha. Ubitimi na wenye bi akenkan ewo mu Sunyan Regional Hospital conversion scam eno Johnson Esidu Nketia, National Chairman of the NDC, addressing press conference on Sunyan Regional Hospital Hunsensem Babetu. The speaker didn't say his residence was sold. Parliamentary service. And on the clarification, we Ababetuja, women in agribusiness charged to take advantage of after a year Daily Graphic Double Cratanum and Anopay Alpha Ubitimi and Hunanya be Akenkai. Government to secure additional support for Akonsombo Dam spillage victims. The story comes with a picture of here Yamame Mampenyi Akosia Fremo Sel Pare, Chief of Staff. Na wone in Central for ena AD in Kitaho efa dwumadia wo mudie efa nsia ifigu ye e from Mantum Fabia edi oyune eba atemamufo eso no we some of the stories are offer Daily Graphic Double Cratano and other pair bitimi hu na wakenkan ewo mu
Yemfa Business Finder and Twaso Telcos paid 6.07 billion cedis to government in 2022. Engineer Dr. Ashibie calls for duty and tax waivers. Trust Hospital poised to sustain quality health care. Cost of support to flood victims rises to 40 million cedis. Chief of Staff and Kasa Assembly. Other stories are Anope Ubenya Ewo a year, the Business Finder Muno essay National Education Week 2023 underway. German government supports Ghanaian apparel manufacturers. SASO and trading standards inspectors key to economy. ECOWAS brown card, hallmark of regional integration. Chairman ena kasaso ena uphold protocols for landlocked countries eno ewo honum. Women key in Africa's cross-border trade eno ewo hanum. 2024 budget assessment positive traits and also ewo hanum. So and other stories are Ubenya SE eSIM tech now available for Samsung Galaxy smartphones. Public relations a crucial function. Ewaha Garnet NAP others organize health walk and also a year paper numu. So Emirates joins consortium for renewable aviation fuel. SSI Honest Trust Hospital and CEO ATC inaugurate ICT center. We a year stories are offer a year the business finder and opaya ubenye be a kind.
Happy 98.9 FM Masukuso Jumadi and a happy morning show, your morning companion. Yamushi Nayanko Abefontin Tankasian so Honsun Samoa and Central for a Crucia Group Honibi Yemfa a B Emre Ave4 any a tier 4 and then make us also Facebook we're streaming live. You can leave a comment there. Click on the share button and share to other platforms and groups on Facebook and on WhatsApp. Yanko Happy Ghana na yemfa Samoa ya Crucia Group Honibi Yemfa Emre Ave4 any a tier 4 and then pay na Okwa Happy Ghana was a traditional clash in Kintampo threatens peace. Parliament calls for emergency summit. A Konsombo Dam spillage, avoid drinking water from affected communities. Ghana Health Service and the same way at Tuja. Mahama responds to calls for running mate. Promises to announce prospect in 2024. The market is highly unstable. We can go over 6 months without sales. Automobile Dealers Union and on the same way at Tuja. We've not started processing applications for Wasay applicants. Don't fall prey to fraudsters demanding 2,550 Ghana cedis. Yes. It's almost shall Ntiomo Omo ebisa se fasika 2,550 bra.
Na nkrofo nso de baby ohun de beko. Yeah me won. Akrofo twitwi amo pa ni.
Baby ao.
Sisi baby a. When invest in application.
Yeah. Ade ni say amanfo ade ni kom a traffic young people from all over African countries. Abegu krom ha. A house yomo under duress.
Yeah.
And the computers is yomo have a target.
Yes.
And to baby a mosho.
Yes.
As assignments.
Yes.
Obiani baby offer.
Yeah.
Any sales I was say a day with them.
Yes.
And to no say omani abre yankasa.
Where a month ago kwajo metena kem na me kofi na 2 young boys any lady. On betena back seat. Me met the seat before back seat. Na asemo Fati ken nkomo mu dia no. Just that na me person me record yomo. I could have easily and someone more ka any said the ba kokro mu a me boss bi ano ni ye adwuma say one break it through daily ade ode be yewo any someone kudu and someone no more car no mu
where your eyewitness account omokochi amanfo bi ewo I think tema honum side that omuno move in Nigeria omako catch boys and say they find jobs for them in Ghana.
There are 2 houses away from my house.
4 house. And
2 houses away from my house.
Echeni omo ehwe omo hu kro en. Ebe ya wanwa any send omo phone.
It happened 2 houses away from my house.
Aggressive.
Sir,
yeah, 2 houses away from my house.
Aggressive marketing.
And as asem see.
Yeah.
And these boys and we didn't know woman just say on young lady could you what dear no be at 21 and now 22.
Yeah, correct. I think that the immigration service, the Ghana Police Service, must have their game. And if you are so you timamuni now what some potem no ho now who say yes anyone be air koswa. There is a police inspector TP off at the moment. They had to quickly come and then rectify the situation. So they were what the police inspector they said Omama is back to Nigeria.
Okay.
and onipa no a panyini no ono so yes ade no mastermind no so yama ko
and then mama ne ko
back to Nigeria
trafficking so that he can go to another African country.
Yes, all man ko keke
I'm the police. Okay,
for prosecution. So it's not just say ABI amane ko keke onu num de omo de note akako e de akako Nigerian police so omo ni
okay
because
into the house now is empty.
Fati na oni ha me kan
because obi bare until dan say they won't mean ganjen background check ben abe
won't mean background check
you know
almost no mutimi
can refuse them accommodation. They will rent a full house at any cost.
Yes, at any cost.
Because a day obviously when you pay 50,000.
Oh yes, yes, they get more than that.
5,000, 4,000 credit.
They get more and you hardly see them.
Yes, because they don't get indoors.
Yeah, they are always indoors. And Fatina oni ha me kan young girls are any eguye street so a omo ye yes ene bi mo see a friend hookups
basi bra
prostitution
and kanisa
and me ba no pobia na me yam hihimi because a showman estate
scary.
And for bear a kwan bear 300 meters omu go hosa and now maybe almost 4 a.m. It's as if say baby one. It's as if say about after na about 7 p.m. Just say omo a ekute nsa enum omo esa omo smoke and I may some and do you know the danger? Could you danger ne say a man there omo free and neighboring countries Nigeria ne la Cote d'Ivoire ne Togo ne ade. Now what about the young boys are? Almost what see a go almost so many yes I did almost na
David.
And that is where my way is. These young boys and a showman estate to any musuku any adeno ubi who say asset 3:30 3:45 boys egu street so sa enti omuni hwesufo bia obi eni ho a obuse enti wada oba bema be 16 17 o medaye no oyamo hyehyew
masa mpenifo kan
mpenifo kan so omo de omo timi abe park omo car ni ade so omo de omo nyomu bibi ye omo ye omo bibi na omo ye but sa boy na nka ese owo presek ka ese owo mfante pim ka ese owo adisadel owo prempe owo pokuware owo St John sa boy na ogu street so ewo bra 4 a.m. emo ye no enti uye ne maame uye ne papa uye mo hyehyew masa boy no ko St John so ko hwe na mo bochacha eka ho obedu ho 4 a.m. ahomrache na mo bochacha wo mu ne afro mu future leaders no
sanyo mu nyina no ene ho ebinum zu school mu
Fati tuaso
omoji adisia
Fati tuaso
mefa Google News and tuaso
ushisha no still omunya you girls no
sisa na ede na media
said that ye kan na o ka say wonti ase say young girls omu boshisha na ye de band mefa ho no still young girls omu guzubo boshisha sa
maybe omu de because me I don't get that
but is he
head and tail
the issue about that is that
said then na the wom
only say man for exactly then the wom what really is the motivation and then the motivate you say kona kokko fa shisha people don't know say the shisha is even hazardous than say ubenya normal nicotine because almost one puff beer no it's like half of a year pack of cigarette. Yes. One puff beer no and I'm for some flavor
yes flavor was strawberry ni
Fati the same saying need then need dear
sugar
no say mo high
upa de
and then 3 days obi ka kire me say odi meko odi aduane meko wo mu pa no aye high pa no aye high aduane
meko ne ka kire so odi aduane meko pa no aye high
wodi na meko so meko ni bom pa na me say meko ye den because me di meko kakra bia na meko ma hyehye me o say me bope na ma
akra o yembehwe
amama ye high by hyper
ono ne de ni meko.
What is happening to this generation?
What
is happening?
I don't know. But I see people heli super glue.
almost some de nso ho
I
don't know what
do you think it's a disorder?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Me who young boys are ejina gata a ebon ho pa, and it tells me say e mom ye high. What is this? What society?
Fine. Obi ane ne poison. But high no person mo ye high no mo de yeding.
No, say why high na yeding. Wa ko crazy na ye ne de why high na
yeding.
I don't understand.
Na yeding. Na yeding.
What does the
obi no mo sabu a onya no sa no nso ko gina no ye high.
Ubu a nya atase na ka wo de.
Debi hwe wani agi o utwa bia wo tumu ye de ye o ti se si chire no.
Mama ye to aso.
One maka me nipa bia. Yo SSA. Na de bia okwa no akọ bomb stone no aba. Aduane bi ehye Roman school ho enya de.
Eno nso no pe.
But eno no pe. Wo ina da kro me bo me hompem na mkopisa stone. Now anti wisia aduane ya da bia obi akọ koto no babedi a o se enya de. Da bia no na akokodi o se wie. Boy, man. Boy. I'm times I don't know. Oh God. I say, yeah, boy. Mama ne duane di ogwo. Anti ajiman di akra ne ma. The wolf nams then we man yo de. Os na o de o no me ko no bizana mba when taste ni no atoso bibia te se sichire bibia te se wo
Most artist managers are glorified messengers. Uncle Ebo White and Eka illicit cigarette trade in Ghana stands at 39 way according to study bia aba so and omude list biaba top 10 food import and exports list and no ewahanum so and a city depreciation decimates Ghana's import values despite overall trade surplus. Ghana's poorest district revealed and no ewahanum so and other stories oko Google News and pair ubenye bi akan as a US ambassador is spreading falsehoods about Ghana's anti-LGBT bill. Sam George and Eka an appeal to foreign embassies in Ghana, including the US, to reject the visa application of any politician that incites election violence in 2024. Christmas, Ghana announces 46-day visa on arrival regime for visitors. Ebeye butu. So and Ghana hosts first international conference on gender equity. AMC HAM Ghana honors graphic business way stories are benya will Google News.
Story na Fati boss me who statement na for GT Diaban. Yes, almost here if you December 1 kusi January 15 bra. Sa pre-visa on arrival na obe request crans na no aba no de menye no an Sefah oniema na bra oba ya ye be visa na ma wo ehwa ye be ji any Christmas you afi na boys ni be high pa Christmas enkrofo be chi omani
ne o hia wa na boy boy o se ba ko so se killer
yenko city newsroom na no pay Defense and National Security ministers to appear before Parliament today and they are because of Kintampo clashes na esi won kwadwo and they omo kwa kushia the Defense and Interior Committee of Parliament of Ghana and anope entity national insuye papa my running mate will be selected in 2024 and His Excellency the former President John Mahama and Ode Atudwa let live harmoniously to safeguard Ghana's peace and Peace Council and Ediaba Kojo Peace Council Crawford and some kasa Omabekasa nti eno enso no Cocoa Board and issue statement the omo Kenya say our CEO did not lie over cocoa forward sales and also ensema omodiaba corruption is holding Ghana back. UK High Commissioner and oka sa ensem we go so chief whips before Mahama over MPP government failure to fix their rules. Ohene ne se naso asi pejo naso asi nani da bia na yekọ ni nyina se emfuturo agunani emfuturo akoni timu a ema enei one Mahama kasa kra no kasa ni hunu mu. Oh ampa unhu video no. Ohene wase debi wayade mpie bebre 8 years MPP ba de wayade ni nyina ne se omakwan no enya de a omo etimi aye eno nso eno no encounter clashes plans underway to relocate displaced residents eno regional minister dan yenene kasai ena o chiremu ewa ha ena omo nso afebia ena omo chorochoro a ignore Mahama's bad 24-hour economy policy. I will bring more ideas soon. Eno eye baumia ena odiaba Bagbin direct Parliamentary Affairs Committee to expedite work on anti-gay bill. And also eno nakojo tiewei Manchester United's Harry Maguire accept Adongo's apology.
Oh yes.
Say eno amebeka ho asem ewa ha.
Eno se wo hwe na nim se obi hu no.
Yes, into tweet ni call ya ena former captain Edema Manchester United Harry James Maguire. Eno de ba say, "Oh, MP Isaac Adongo apology accepted.
Looking forward to seeing you.
See you soon at Old Trafford." Enti MP call you cannot call Old Trafford Harry be hosting kama. Na wachechre no one man eye ni Jesse signed eye Jesse na waba na ono miwa ono so onye Manchester United ni
za
ono bo Adongo onye Manchester United
then dem fa ho say bia
that could be Old Trafford
that could be okono akwa match just because of Harry Maguire and enye bone
Gutafo ena ekasai reconsider decision on importation of a year ripe order a year product and guta ena ekachire oman Ghana.
Yentwaso ne for CNN.com international news yemfa ebi emirate for na for enano pay uko CNN.com enano pay Israel now says hostage release won't happen before Friday. The pause in fighting under the deal agreed with Hamas was also delayed, Israeli officials tell CNN. Stories: Jamie Foxx accused of sexual assault in a new lawsuit. Other stories: family member of hostage says he's getting text messages from Hamas. Here's what they say: deadly car explosion at U.S.-Canada border. New York governor says no indication deadly explosion was terrorist related. And no CNN.com and pay North Korea to deploy new weapons on border with South Korea. Former Trump organizer controller breaks down in tears on witness stand in fraud trial. And no 5 reasons why Riyadh is positioned to host World Expo 2030. A UAE company has secured African land the size of the UK for controversial carbon offset projects. Fati to us.
Yemfa stories in few Reuters and to us. So Manchester United's Maguire accept Ghana MP apology for mockery. Australia to boost spending to back new renewable energy project. Other stories I say no Gaza hostage release before Friday. Israel, USA. Evergrande chairman's 2 luxury mansion seized by creditor. Sasso and a Volkswagen investor in e-auto production in China. North Korea scraps military deal with South, vows to deploy new weapons at border. WHO asks China for details on outbreaks of respiratory illness. Sasso and City makes new appointment in Asia Pacific as part of restructuring. North Korea received Russian aid for satellite launch. South Korea lawmakers Eka. Venezuela producing 850,000 BDP of oil. Hopes to recover market share in U.S. Sasso and Dutch election. Wildest far-right party set for gains. And also Ewahanum. Dollar climbs after U.S. labor consumer sentiment data. Gold gains as softer U.S. dollar yields lift demand. Sasso and Nigeria and Germany signs $500 million renewable energy and gas deal. UN urges Pakistan to halt expelling Afghans in winter. Ukraine's coal mines turn to women to solve wartime staff shortage. Britain's growth bet on pension ports a long-haul task. We air stories are called Reuters News and Opea Ubenya B Akai.
Mepacho yenko bbc.com ene anopei. Top Israeli official says Gaza hostages won't be freed before Friday. Kwajo say omo betnasia kasa na de all kanunu o say nya de a enkrofo a yachechechi om no ombeje om before ansa na Friday da o chena sem ene ye kan anti-Islam populist least in Dutch vote no exit poll ena ede ba omoka ensem ewe. North Korea fully suspends military pact with SAF and Uko Asia obehu sa stories we ewo ho na rescuers meters away from Indian workers trapped in tunnel for 11 days into and also Uko India and obehu sa story we Uko Europe missing Ukrainian child traced to Putin ally and also ayen semwa obehu ewo BBC sanso na bbcsports.com no stories ni na obehu Henderson Sadi move a slap in the face eno Daniels na oye abrante bi akwadwo ono first year male footballer waba out abeka se oye gay na obeka sa asem no 18 months ago then captain Edman Liverpool Jordan Henderson etunkra command se o support ne pa waye bold so atimi aba out ne no beboa ne no na abrante se osi akan ewo Saudi Arabia na nim se Saudi Arabia almost so san enipa ne so kra and abrante no ka se ne move no to say a slap in the face eno de a figure of speech enti otiasia yipa Argentina boss Canoni says he may resign eno stories oko BBC Obenyabi akenkan ewo ho ena anopay.
Happy 90.9 FM now so a couple of your messages may call the X handle of Ghana Meteorological Agency minim CB and Sunito Yentino woman to me and fat weather update for the next 24 hours I'm toward there but my mefa and Jakesi and Fankoma Ghana Meteorological Agency always and always one more and more boy and yedi if you mun such ransem yedi bro etie for any for live on the Happy Morning Show but anyhow and we will continue with the show. But my main encore some of the messages at Mode, Abba, and Anna Pay, Bertrand Nia, J. Kraku, Bat Farai, Oscar, I know good morning going out to you. Senior Sly, good morning going out to you. Emmanuel M. Aulosi, it's been raining in Accra Central seriously from 4 a.m. Not just in Shunu Gusua, Eto, Ewo Baby, Miami, Ewo, and Cran Crew Demuha. Senior Sly, in fact, Baumia is a habitual great liar. He has nothing to offer this country. There is no faith in him. He is going to be the worst version of President Akufo-Addo. Experience John Mahama is the obvious choice for Ghana. Sly, Greater Accra, one of the Asuma Ebayan, Bertrand Nia J. Kraku, aka Papa J. Greetings from Tema Newtown. Ex-President Mahama should kindly note that Ghanaians have no short memories. As he thinks and elections 2024 going to be evidence-based. Mr. Warm regards to the next president of Ghana, God willing, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. It is possible together. Bertrand Nia J. Krakudia Odi Asuma Ebayan. But for us, good morning, Big Sefah. Good work done today with the crew. Oscar, and also good morning to you, Sefah. Good morning to all of you, especially Sister Fati. Yate. And the other stories near we say Piaga is another blessed day. Amen and amen. Citizen Wise, Ama Saman, Citizen Wise, good morning going out to you, Zizifa. There was a massive demo that hit the NP and MCE for Ama Saman constituency, Honorable Afrifa Mensah on Samzam Road. Zizifa, Ama Saman is bleeding for development. One of the audience members watching you live from United States of Ama Sama Ebraso. See a Kone Kokofa social media trends. Eddie Ebreti for any for live on the show this morning. Maminka was at the show. We'll be having an interview with the executive secretary of the Importers and Exporters Association of Ghana, Ora Samson Asaki Wingobet, Obaba Betina Fiduemu, and somewhere also about export and import. Yet the banner, to and answer the likely banner, they to rice and importation of a Yamwadia Suono. We'll have a conversation around that. You can also leave your comment on our Facebook live streaming comment section uja ya beken kan edi ama etief yentwe homra etwe homba rapper Fati Shaibu-Ali. What the social media trends ebebreti for live on the show this morning.
A bank that supports you, a bank that cares for you. Hand in hand we stand with you. So lift your head up, big dreams are waiting. We'll walk with you wherever you go. Where all your dreams come alive. CBG will make you smile. We will rise with you. Your business will flourish. Your name will stand out. Consolidated Bank, CBG, we stand with you. Read your Bible, pray every day.
Afia Chemono, Happy Bible Quiz, I can't see any yet, the dead. Eye Pinso, near Sian Yebebre.
He found a silver cup in his sack. Benjamin. Medibama.
Afi waiting, Sana Baye, a Baye the dead Bebrain, Baye Pinso. I'm yes, Siadia Pins Wakaho. Ewa bra, one woman empty, ewa tra Krumo, Siakai. Why, and the betting Kunim Ewa Happy Bible Quiz 2023. I can see him for a video at Happy 98.9 FM. Kwasia Dabia, our brano, Siabono, Nayan Tenasi, Nian him deform him to Ewa tra Krumo, so Musiakai, Kayo, say Kwasia Dabia, our brano, Siambo, Happy 98.9 FM. Happy Bible Quiz 2023. Womo Moboy, Emia Sage Media Bremo, and the Bible Society of Ghana, Christian Council of Ghana, and it to Villa Water Solutions. Happy Bible Quiz, Knowing Christ. Happy FM, and Nijenkwa.
Read your Bible, pray every day. Happy Bible Quiz, Knowing Christ.
Happy FM.
Happy 98.9 FM, Nasukuso, Jumadi, and happy morning show, your morning companion, and rapper Fati Shaibu-Ali, Ayakrado. Now, boy, now me no, and some of my old schoolmates carry me of other terms, and they mean to me, no way. It's a boy.
Oh, my ever a year trends, no, to us so na the trends, no, to us so na a nyasam ketua crack. Na nesu papa se ba ne sen ye no an sen e na mben e ma ye na e ma nana a oti akonya so etumi esu e wo bedwam se sen ne sen ho boni ben e na yaye aden ohene a owo eye goso e frene nana kwesi bosompra e nana ne wra ho because of share kwanya a war a year a half original or say ye region pa near half and na kwanya yes our hey a year ho na main road na a link a year meme to townships ye the ama contract construction nipa ye demand contract no see adwuma no onye biem also say yes kasemo say onwa na osi onye biemu se danyo ekwan na ejayo aye abandoned nti sesi aye nim se ekọ se eba na no na ohene no eji ni su ema ni su ye na according to na say I quote Because of the dusty nature of the road, I have now developed a health condition. What is our crime? Our foraging. What have we done wrong? Or can you now know so? Oh, so no pepa neni. And not twice, so say I quote. The road in front of the palace was awarded to Kofi Job. Kofi Job by the NDC. And he mobilized his equipment to the site. But all contractors on Ahafo Road were stopped immediately after the Danado government took over. International saying Kofi Job fault. Kofi Job their obo job. Intinka job we obetwa no yopo. Nanso politics inti. Omama Kofi Job entwa job yi. Na osan so ekan say a hard dream papa. Na ansem we nyina no ekopie mu ewo abra NDCs a year building Ghana tour no edu a year Ahafo regional omo ekosra no. Na according to a year ohene no, civil works on Bediako to Kasapin Road no. Dia omo aye nenso no aka asphalt na omde begu so no. Eno so yanom eba yanom se munyai ema mu fa asphalt bi angu bibia so wa na o say contractor so ye adwuma ewo Gambia number 1 to Doma Road no ono so are the same thing enti se se ano wo Gambia untimi enko eye Doma so aso na wo Doma untimi nkopie mu Gambia because kwan no enye na say after many years omoye auditing ni nneoma ni ade no anka wo say by now no adwuma ne san hye ase nanso still ntisisi adwuma omudi nkan kra ye no it has gone down the drain because ensu ategu so ne ade infutro ne ade na bono region no omusi ade bia omoto aba ma New Patriotic Party o omoto aba ema MPP na omwanwa se MPP mom ewa aba mu a omunya mpuntudwuma bia na emom abra na NDC baaye no omo awode contract bebre for omo roads enti omo dwen ho a omo enti ase na only 2 of the 6 parliamentary seats in the region no and NDC for etumiaji so imagine Mama yentie nana anu asem.
NDC contract omde ma wa Ahafo no na boni bia ni ho. Kojo sa ba kwan so. No se da bi ekwan we de se me kasa me ba begu so amanyum begu ase. Isa me sa tutu kwan ni nyina. Nsala masaya no foforo. Ene na no na do ba me kasa na foot 20 ma bosom nyina adwane afira ahifia. Ane moti se me kasa metirim eya ni birisem futro na mamiti me yanya yade e wotire ho adan yaye bone ban Ahafo ma yaye bone ban kasa da mirafo adan ya was first district me no pena ya ndisi for dia Ahafo ya to aba ya to ma MPP na fe dia ba no sen ani ya Fati ti Musa koko kakra omutumi toyi enya kwan we so anefa ko ubekọ bia na ka da fom ena ya nua nyina bokena fo na etwa ya nyina ade ko ya fora si nyina na asai ena nsi oto ana wusu so ya odan so bepa adan ya ka no kra musumi ya ka no kra adan ya bone bai
Enti sɛ buy no na ya homte omuse da bi yentumi ma na nsu e wa amamfo anim saa ohun na yesa na amamfo ni nyina awra ho nti eba ne saa no e na social media for so say omo comment kakra on person omo deba Dan say we gave all the power to politicians instead of making it even 70 to politicians 30 to Nananum for us to hold everyone accountable. See what we did there was no better education. No politicians wrote the constitution to favor themselves. There must be reforms. Some will say it's painful to hear this from the chief, but Mahama shouldn't be the one to hear this. Nana says, see how Mahama is laughing at the chief like he's having fun with his son Sheriff. Newman says, Mahama has nothing to do for you. Where is the land you sold? Use those monies to assist your people. Kofi says, God bless you, Nana. If you want to man, I know Hininto, formerly of the MPP, Ojinemu. Now, Dr. Mahmoud Bamia, according to Onosi, was not a card-bearing member of the MPP at the time he was chosen as running mate by Nana Danquah Akufo-Addo. Now, we only accepted him because he was touted as an economist. But here we are today. Mumayenti.
As we speak today, we're not talking about tomorrow. The record as we deal with. Now, let me go back to when Dr. Bawumia became the running mate for the New Patriotic Party's candidate, then Nana Akufo-Addo, and the reasons that were given. And we compare that, yes, we compare that to the evidence that we have on the record at the moment. I was General Secretary then, and when candidate Akufo-Addo proposed Dr. Bawumia as running mate, everybody was at a loss. First of all,
everybody was at a loss
in the party.
The proposal of Dr.
Yes,
Bawumia.
he was not a member of the party to start with.
Dr. Bawumia wasn't a member of the party at the time.
At all. In 2008, I was General Secretary at the time. Now, the party constitution says that before you can apply to become presidential candidate or presidential running mate, you must have been a card-bearing member in good standing for minimum 5 years. Dr. Bawumia was not even a member of the party, let alone be in good standing for 1 year or 2 years or 5 years.
So that provision was violated?
Well,
but yet you accepted.
So if you can take the narration that follows. Now, when Nana Akufo-Addo made this proposal, of course, the reaction was no from the whole party leadership. Then the argument and the pleadings started from Nana's side that, look, I agree, this person is not a member of the party. But here is a case, the man has such expertise in economic management and the issues of economic policy and delivery. As for the economy, it's sensitive. Anytime anybody hears about someone's capacity to manage the economy, you want to give them an opportunity to do that. So then the party said, well, we were not ready for this. But Nana Akufo-Addo's pleading is that if you can waive that constitutional injunction that says that unless and until you are 5 years of good standing, you can't be running mate, and consider what this gentleman will bring to the ticket of president once the good people of Ghana make me president, I am sure Ghanaians will not regret it.
Happy FM. Happy FM.
Enti na no hini nto ayeyi no every party ni mu no na afei na wakai sensem bi ekọ so e wa abra no no angasa kra no o she party ni mu din afei na wakai nsema oyiyi epie comment aba no eni Kaila say Into is not deep. This should tell you Bawumia is not an ordinary man. He may have disappointed people, but you should know God deals with each individual differently. Samuel say, Into, control yourself. You can't push someone down without going down with him. Bernard say, these are the sensible I trust to bring my bill. I don't understand. Joseph say, you people go explain Taya. You sat there watching their chimps to outsmart you guys finish and you complaining now. Nanado and his family planned this long time ago. Comment way, almost say if you Joseph or but me suspect Samuel Joseph. Dodu essay. Bawumia is not a politician. He was false and it's costing him integrity. If you want my younger fire a video of the day no a year young boy bia obeynya prominence na or active movie Beast of No Nation oni Idris Elba eba na after every year bia no na asem epiem mostly around December honom no mehu say ya annual adeo say den every year bia no obepiem na manfo aba bekasa so ye street boy na yamboa no na yamboa no na ye den ekofa ha so sia no as usual afie ni beko na yiye ntini ni video baako abepiem a waje ne rasta kamate ne moto so a okasa na manfo bi mo ekasa na he's on drugs and I said then na after movie no and opportunities aba and go bet me a grab bia still I say I am for the streets and the streets are for me and one no pe streets in so a as say any video bi aba or nam streets in so a oye na ade aha na yede trend no ebesi na answer na yede trend no ebesi ni Sefah information bi a ebaaye na ebese menemu share information mienu
okay
baako ese lazy DC or say no jokes Charlie Ghana make hard. I just entered one doctor's office and he has condensed office in a container for sale. I thought it was something for teachers, but doctors are now doing condensed office business as side jobs. Nigga like say cinnamon day inside, so it's medicinal. But I also say I used to give out the rice I received from work during Christmas because I prefer Gino rice. I can't believe I'm patiently waiting for this year's rice, like my life depends on it.
This time don't fanche.
Na say you na yam fanche. You na yam fanche. You na yam fanche. But this year so I expect Gino.
Gino. And I fortune.
And my dear.
No, my dear. My dear, so they come up.
Yes,
or the bowachi, the bomu to jollof in the cake. Now, so nan to today. Now, healing too.
I said, that time no. Answer on between every party. Nothing when non kai.
Yes.
After I mutu nufi party ni man ni aye ne clear no. Na wakai.
Wakai is sani ma
wina no. Ye kakra nka wa winya MPP ni. Ai, enti afi na wakai.
Mampanyi na Danquah kufado ekofa no
akofa na eba ye be pa ache so mo ma ne nye
na mo nso mote ase
mo ne ye
na oye
enye sakra nka
running mate na wagya tumawi a na waba bedi mampanyi abedi akire na oye flag bearer of the party a
Kwajo
na o how
ne say
wanyi antumu keke hu ono
and the man card
the first Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, the first MPP membership card. Papa in a Simon. Or he in two in a Simon. And not the who said no yet. You see the dishonesty. You see the dishonesty of or him in your friend is simple.
No, he into.
Or him in two. Or him in two. You see the dishonesty. We ubu party mnaso if the all cano is anything to go by wo as general secretary of New Patriotic Party
ubu party
mnaso and the way nyano e ba be kan say ubu party mnaso nobody should take him serious on this case, nobody, because he's not making sense. The all cano he's not making sense. Say me as a general secretary of MPP me bu party nimranso because na mrane say ansana obi ebetimi aye as running mate sano
for the party.
Now we did 5 years member in good standing
nature say
what you would do every year wo into ohini into wona na ese wo ensure say sa emra no obi a party babia ebidi so, including the enedio describing us na onye party ni na omukofa ne ba be pacho e de man wo na wo man ne senkaye mpo na oye ordinary eye common member sa bre no ene na obeka sa asem we dia me I will sit here and take you see on this case ye free party no and as omo yine free party no eno na ye ne ya eno de keke kasa hansem no. So give a dog is a clear case of give a dog a bad name and hang it. Eno na ohini into eye no. And eye me ya say the oye interview no entimi and subjecting to strict proof. Now one can't chile to his face say ubu party mnaso nti wo enasem ya abeka na yenye oden. Because una now ye general secretary nti senka obia ka se yemfa ne nko na wo gina wo na so na wo si there be see a deep party mna so because emra wo ho se obia ebedi so. Then candidate Akufo-Addo kojo na oye party member o enti na on timi show chinchina ka se otimi ka chen se papa ye nyina ye ni party ni mna so. Then kanei ka omo kan se there be na resign yan kanei o kan sa asem we you expect right thinking members of the society to take you serious. He should not be taken serious. Sad graves na ayeno no ye yina free party no enti wakodi bone in fact wabu party mraso na sapa emrana onu bu so some years back na wo kwan sanko be ensure say the right thing will be done no wanye ene the one make sure say the right thing is being done enunti no wono ankasa emimu say okwan ofaso na nya faso a we you hu free party no ene the okike kan nyina nti den ti yemfanye den then BC after how many years? After 16 years. After 16 years of Dr. Mamudu Bawumia, edi MPP party echia di omako okumbebrene obeye flag bearer no. And then I want to say, sir, Emubi Bakra, you couldn't even think right and do the right things. Until now, Baba catching for them for sympathy. Say Ghanaians who have sympathy on you say. Nobody should take him into serious.
Was it no on party no?
Enti den.
No on party. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no on party no.
Enti den. Enti na okay anya den.
Enti okay.
Anasa kene na nka eso de ye campaign. Say tam na no nko mo di ala na chi ko no.
You're culpable.
Of course.
Because he superintended over
an illegality.
So
there are some now beking. You see, and yes, so Sanyama ways is the reason when here. You see, Makan said one of our problems is that we have corrupt leaders. They are very weak also. That's one of our problems as a nation. Or him too. Adia wo we boom raso ene waba o ba be keke kasansem wi se yenso he yenye odin
happy 90.9 FM now so good so change happy morning
show need the obekan bia
na dey be na meka because number one he's a pretended over an illegality and I see no reason why in tia as we speak now fiansa no ba bekan wasem said Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was not a member of the party and that there were pleadings and that there were lobbying and all of that and sana Jina Tumo as a member of the party to serve as a running mate to Mampanyina na Danquah Akufo-Addo. And so to what end? Oh, can't kusi saying is the question that I'm asking and know into an answer. What can Eddie kusi saying? Say under normal circumstances, senke ya die ena eye Mampanyi abedi achiri Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia if he had been in the party and had also known different. But in this case, you were the general secretary, the chief scribe of the party, and party nimra ni nyina gu nsem. And so, when to me, nyina anka say look, party mra no ye di djuma, intenu wo kwanse yebuso. When to me anye
a very weak leader.
Ogugo nsem, Emma papa no ebeye running mate for the president. The current president now Danquah Akufo-Addo. Wabeye flag bearer. Enti obeye flag bearer no afeya ansana bibi akai. Akawa mo akai say oh Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kra no nye a member of the party. But time now ye den. Say odi gu ne ho fi to discourage people within the party to vote for him, and as to do what? to not to vote for him, and as
late. It's
belated.
It's belated, really.
Some of these comments are belated. Some of these comments are belated
and unnecessary.
And here at this point. At this point, are you also telling me, say, you are the only leader as of the time and Obianimu said Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was not a card-bearing member of the New Patriotic Party? Unkwa na unim. Omo makao. Mbenyimfo makao.
Na so no angasa vice president no angasa so no unim. So no angasa so unim.
But the American say, Fati, Senka vice president a member of the party. As of that time, and I can bet me a bit me akaso mu nyina ekokuntuna se no ma cheda bibisa. But at the time I near kofa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Edna Baba served as running mate to a yet then candidate Nana Danquah Kufuado no. He was not a member of the party. You the general scribe of the party. Ora na no hininto. Una na uye general secretary. And so you knew the laws. Unimrano. But ogugo ho agumranum essence obi pleadia. Then anyone kwan kwaso obobisu obobisu bo. E wo se yede subo ni nyina san bo. Ama me microphone no kra
kuse boko.
E go se yede subo ni nyina bo. Wona wo se yede subo no, mo na wo se yede subo no kokobo no. If you allowed an illegality,
he's weak kwadwo yento aso.
To be perpetrated under your own watch, then you come out and say this. But this, you are rather implicating yourself. Yeah, you are rather implicating yourself. So at a point in time, you were weak. You could not stand your grounds. Happy 90.9 FM no so go tie no.
Yes, unse empanifo kan say adwumboni ba tumu na wadwen na ya kiti. You don't look at the other angles. Nti ne sa no na eze onwene bibia ho bi na kaketo abi. What says no cancel.
Nana uti ni sio ye chia no pay. Nana ye chia. Arehosem pa.
But your producer says as no mamin can be to the main can be.
And the any yanko fast sports.
Brana mano ye me can to the mami sports ni.
Me yanko fast sports.
Now me start thinking
but nana okwan no jaye kilometers ya hena sese yayo kilometers ya hena enyoye. Nana nka ma edita nanka mani beje. Mami nchewe na no pe happy 98.9 FM.
Ohini unyi ye wani fi ohini su obejo mu sei.
There be say
kata ne ho.
There be but I wasn't kituna dezo.
There be say kata no.
There kata ho. Sabre
krasa o sunu.
Sabre na wose you na simple.
Ohini no. O woni manfo hu do.
Yeah.
Ohini nsu obejo mu Fati.
And I'm saying na kata don no. Edwira no.
Okay. Yo.
No me your PA na be DMP na ukosu ukoye campaign na ukosu obebia.
Na sign it. Eventually crowd mbe hu ya wo park so. Ya the better time wo park so.
Omo kano
give and take. Boy,
o kan queen of MP no. Teresa.
Yeah.
She ankrofo be no ni omo kasana.
Okay, can be true. Was it catch wrong? Say, happy night.
On one party for
was it catch wrong?
Say, damn so, come baby. Ask somebody, baby. Say, damn so. Yes, damn so, come baby. Say, you catch me on camera. Everybody, yame. Enti, ebi wa, ense ni wa. Abuti okojo ye Fati oti hey okoye mpine nkrofo jojo na obeti asimu wasa popo oni ombebo boxing popo
menti
especially onu ani nkrofo onu party for
onu ani ba unze nyanko po mo kire we happy o tinka me hwe se me hwe animu say
so beba
the constituency
yeah
me hwe animu say nko beba o
na unim ne contender say bibia koyi a afia kuto
yes afia kuto nso gina mu den
so ne umie no nyina ema ho fefo
yes of course nti on de be gina mu den and ye hwe animu say nyankopon do mo chena no
ye beko pa
na ye kwa na ahwe ye ko
so me kobi
ana won kobi say
na se ye be show wa hanopa
be show wa hanopa
ye ni nyina na health screening ni koso
na eyi
rainbow scientific herbal for
exercise no so ye the best
clean up exercise no so
clean my
clean
yeah na fi ye chencrofo
na ma ye de be che no Sefah
ehon na ede no
na ye che niema dia
eyi mu bedu ho no na mabodwa wo ho me market woman
so dey
na obabe yeshu
me ko ton rice
obabe yeshu
me ton ade o
ye nyina e be yeshu
me ba na maji shop wo ho
ye wi an wa koton won dey
because atede na mehu no e wo se menyemu bi any games na mbesa mo bobo wo ho no
enti ye be chencrofo ne ma to china ye bala pass
new boy town
ye akotema eben apenkwa eben achimota ben mal 7 ben
alaji
new achimota tabora alaji chantan nyameche
yes
ehonyi
da kuman yeah
nyameche de medi eyi wo ho pa
trench
bi wo ho mre bi atwom pa the before for Rebecca Hanson. Munina Mumra, you be
some did say now on Congo camp boy,
but no de me be that, and the me and no dear, a hatches and camayas, I didn't hachu na me. Boy, if you have me to me no more cotton, me show me says, Miss Munim, almost say, na ye kakra, Miss Mui. Upeso bobra ye nyewu ye nhyase ye kora enti wodi amumfa nto nkyene ye nkoso
na gobo de mo chena want to be the happy on wheels pa ho da ben live from there but I no
kuta the roaming microphone
yes of course
the roaming microphone
yes of course
enti ochena na ye de ntare be miensa ne beba
this miensa they say so
say ye morning show de no
ye akwa ye be clean up
there be say clean up ne koso ne wa ye pon a ne yi morning show de na go na afi ya she happy on wheels
there no
ye wi a maka kire madam say ochina me mafie tina ma third one no na afi me de aye ne ma ti maka kire madam
passport ra ozo nyere
maka kire madam say
ongovie
ochina de me mafie
okay
you be ko happy on wheels na dey am dey achi
na dey happy on wheels
na la pass na be e ko ni microphone na o enti ewi ase e dey wa na o tete wo bomb
happy on wheels na dey
e see hu o problems enti ewi a na no o tete oni edi nkomo sa enti ye na no bia da bi o kira ye Friday ye ntufuo
David
Fati so wo bibia be ka kire mo ka kire me ne na Friday ni me ba ma bɔ ma dwen po o ka den de ya na me ye enti no show hu so ye pa
o tina ma ka ma o ye high happy on wheels
jabe no obi de be no jabe no ai sade we na afi de heat ba no na abofra Fati adwen mo ba de
air conditioner
me de ye happy on wheels
ye go passport
ni mra
Happy FM.
Praise the Lord, Poakwa. I crowd is all the sports update live on the Happy Morning Show. Be ready here for an area for an hour pay. Prince I crowd assume na yanko in 10 so.
Yanko na ye kodia na ye hyase e de free CAF Champions League Mediama League Champions anase Ghana Champions. Sabre kase omo Cairo omo ne Nadi Elali ena ebo enipa match no eye Saturday ena sa match no live commentary ewo happy 98.9 FM ye de bebro ewo dwumadie yes video we so yes uti ni ye pa na eno ena nwrai media makojo hey omo bo marketing akono efe pa branding no was on point me say omo colors eye mauve and yellow ena omo bomb suit ankasa na white shirt no efe edom ho pa eye pamfata entare na hihye omo no ye frɛ no eye pamfata ye susu obia ene ya pam edi amom a ene omo akwakopiem na nsa na omo beko no ena head coach eye Augustine Evans Adote ene ensentrofo kasaye and no so oh omo kono omo kobo mo modin ye papa o se media ma targeta omo set ya mo hunu se omo akọ group stages in the next target no and some ba kopie mu e wo quarter finals na ba kopie mu dia na ese omo timi hwini omo matches e wo group stage no anu nko a ene betimi amama abo se we are going into the early match. I want to keep a clean sheet, attack and defend, and make sure I don't lose. You know, coach Evans Adote, and Oka sa and Semi, or Twasono and Ochrese. I am confident that we won't lose in Egypt, and I am preparing my boys well to ensure that we return home with a positive results. You know, and coach Evans Adote. One essential for a kind ansana omubu omaketem na omakopiem e wo kero sa game no ebekoso e wo kero omo ne nadi elali ene de boni se eba CAF Champions League no mu dia nadi elali omo hu ehu ye pa esanse omo agigi bebre pa na league champions ena kire se even though omo ye debutant say bad this stage of the competition in there but on be bom modern so on be yire omho na bibia akoso kama yemfri media man ni free media man dia blasters omko Comoros enguase ena omudi ba fie ensem a yehu ene dia yatene se players na ko ni nyina enei omunyira buo maketemu a omko akopie om clubs ahodo ye omuba ya no on performance no ankodie said the Ghana for peno by a checky no omo be pie mu e wo Ghana duduo na efie kra no omo ankokra omo a eko France captain Andre Ayew oko France nimia ketwa Jordan Ayew ono so eko England one Crystal Palace Nicolas Opoku ono so oko France Abrante Efreno NS Nyama eko France Abdul Fattah Ishaku ono eko England Joseph Wallacott Inaki Williams oko Spain enti amunyina mediama players a omuka hono omuso maba omune mediama eko na omu akwakosi akan na bibia akoso ye kama ede amomu yetwa nsem so na yetwa nsem ne so dia MTN FA Cup run of 64 no matches ni nyina fixtures ni nyina ba empanifo ahyehyehye ne kama ba mamemfa selected fixtures emfa emam Ashanti Regional Derby eno be Kumase Asante Kotoko any nations babanyara ago pramaso Great Olympics nso any Golden Cakes FC ebebo ewo Accra Sports Stadium sanso ena King Faisal nso any Edbert Nefie ewo Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex na omune Namro FC edi abani na tie remaining matches no koso dia na midweek ena ebekoso Tuesday, Wednesday ena afi Thursday ena sa games no ebekoso na eno November ya ena sa games no ebekoso 2 games involving Dreams FC ena afi mediama no empanifo prosperity sa game no ni nyina ne se omu gina kono ekosi akan ewo CAF Interclub competition mu yemfree FA Cup emema ne die mu na yenko ema ne die no yeko ema ne die ne dia empanifo de abetudwa se yenka na obibia entibi se Women's FA Cup draw no round of 64 no ebetudwa ene ya ewo the headquarters of Ghana Football Association na omo chese ne omo press room ha ena sa adwumadie no ebetudwa ni nyina nso be parents no na omo hu se de ebeko de ama ema no nso ewo emo FA Cup no okay se na wotwetwa mu ena omo de teams a qualify every regions 10 regions ni nyina ebetudwa derbies ahoro will be expected and after the draw ye free way na ye free way they are still on women's football no okaya ye bo hu dawro udi unmisa ye de dawro na ye bo abrani nyina ampem da ko a eko CAF women's Champions League todwa ewo Ivory Coast no ewo mu se omo ni suade hu se na nka omo kono makwa for the first time no omo entimi anye de na emum good news eba ya ne se omo players mienu defender comfort yeboa best team a empenifo technical committee no etenase a omo de buy se wemo ena mpacho ma we na so wemo ena the best 11 of CAF Women's Champions League 2023 no na comfort yeboa ewo mu bi ono a kasa no oye defender edema ampem da ko asanso na deputy captain a ye friend Jennifer Owusu a omu nyina ebepie mu na ebeto odwa pepepe ebeto odwa na Ghana Football Association issue congratulatory message de come two players say oma yade papa so omu kopie mu na omu ko shine ye na team of the tournament no omo ababe pie mu bi yemfiri wa yen kwa amano no ye kwa amano no dia na abrante ye friend Jake Daniels ono oye first professional footballer wabeto oye bema wabe odi abetu dwa se openly ewo UK openly wakase ono wagye atum se LGBTQ+ oye bia in fact the okanyina se oye gay osina kan edema Blackpool na the announcement no ebaye 18 months ago no ena kane Liverpool captain your friend Jordan Henderson ono ankasa etonkra de koma no se oh Jake why adio oso frɛ no e phone so ne kasa wie no san send no text message or see even text message no de send ne nyina wo keep it or se samre no onya se encouragement every Jordan Henderson hono na ni je papa se oh ade a wabeye 18 years pe na madi na mababa ye sade we na manya Liverpool captain na wo gina machi ebo michi dom no mani je ye pa na no na sama ye twa mu iti fak ewo Saudi Arabia unum se Saudi Arabia de LGBT+Q ene se omo so kra Abrante ekosi akan na eno ena nwrei ye Jake Daniels ene BBC ekoye podcast bi ye frɛ no LGBT+Q podcast na oko kasa wo so no eno se ade a papa ne ye no ama na bamu abu papa o si na nkofe se ono de Saudi Arabia de san so mo so sa ne ma no so oye LGBTQ+ advocate no na nkonfa ne nko doro kra na oye sa no ama wafere kra ama nani NGB mu kra se de na ohu Jordan Henderson no ene ohu ni sa biem na owie kra no se we me poto kasem ediama se but I guess the money pays well and money must mean more to people sa asem no nti wase kono ko ene sika omudi hunahuna no ama bafra na dwemu kra ema de believe you know ene wato akren Stephen Kenny manager edema Republic of Ireland ena the Football Association of Ireland ediaba se papa no omone no eton kwanta tintun tan omne na twam ni nyina ne se wa money homodin Euros yi na nko mo hwe pa sa nko betimi akọ Euros yi na nko ma qualify akobi nso wase papa yi wa money homodin enti anya de a omo etimi qualify kra ekosi akan ewo Euros no na yemfiri hoyi na Howard Webb eno de aba ono ena okopie mu ewo referees a ehwe Premier League ni so a ono na edoma no de aba na o ka kire referees ene via officials ne se masa soft penalty say ye pie mu amojejeje no debi o se ye sa enkrofo fa ye serious kra enti monhwe na munyim ho emfiri sa enema ni yemfiri way former Manchester United manager ye friend Sir Alex Ferguson ni fie a one ne yere Kathy ne yere no o ware no for 59 years obema wa ware o baba 59 years erade emwame erade moa young couples erade emwa Pastor Thomas erade emwa Isaac erade emwa Sefah na omutimi ntena omoyere ho a enchepa ne fie we na omotena mu Thomas efie we mesi me bompa yama se tena wo yere ho a one ne ntena 59 years efie we na omotena mu hwefie efepa ne hono ne yere tena 59 years nyina hwe one ne yere na afia ena ne yere no efiri mu na papa se me yeden me nko a metena efie we mu o se efie me speke no e de ma me yere kati enei me yere kati eni hobi Ike say Alex Ferguson one ne yere ware 59 years omo tena 59 years ena me bompa ya ma se won so nyame moa na one we yere montena 59 years ne fie na ohu ye ne ho na omo tena bom bre nyina one ne wo emamu miensa emema nko a enei omo grandchildren edoso bebre papa ese fie ono nko ntimi ntenamu nti odi fie na ma real estate agents omo nton fie no na onim ska ope 3.5 million pounds na odepe na osisika ba ode be ko charity kra osi na yire kati na ope charity works nti sika ne ba ono wanya ne ho sika de ebu ne so kra onni se sika no eno se Alex Ferguson na yemfa wenwie Ike ye de Mason Greenwood former Manchester United player na okaya ensensen bi ba ne ho a ono a oba no ne tio eno oba ne de videos ne pictures ba se o abuse no otimi bobo no ene ade nyina ensemu baaye no ekopie mu ewo police station ewo Greater Manchester omuhwehwe ensemu no wa no omuhwehwe ano ba na akoe no se abrante no meda so pe no enti mekoso ene natana na ansana ne nsemu bebe Ike na ne sportswear emano sponsorship no Nike enti ebaaye no omutwe omuhufiri ho na international break ya ene hu se wakoto Nike eniema anase yehu Nike niema bia tio Ike 23,000 pounds 23,000 pounds worth empabona hu ho no ene atare na hye no 23,000 pounds nenu ne ba na nkrofo se na nye na Nike mo de ba se abrantie muni no agai adwuma ye no na ye den na mu koma ne niema na Nike for se ampa omotwe omo still omo akoso atwe omo ho enti hu ya ebia okom showroom ni bi ena okototo saa niema no empaboa enum na Ike hu ho no 23,000 pounds sterling ena hu ewo ho no weso na mejina na me de responsibility nyina aba na wiye ewo happy morning show yeso ye dane ye ho ne ba Kwajo Sefah Danquah ba betanase no the happy morning show no e de atoa so medin ene Prince Obiba Poakwa Brown twen ye ba.
For all the news updates, trending topics, good
Mamsa, Oba habit me abedia dusia ewomo ICACIM JCIHRM ICM and other media short courses. Ninyina oba obetimi ababesia ade ewo ye ho. But one in a free number is 0547 777731 0547 777731. Mamenka will say Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding no Eyadea. The 18th edition in 2024 Eyadebebaso 14th of February 2024. 14th of February 2024. Na sesi ade registration uguso a ekoso into one for registration form Mr. Tutumrika sesi na bra Asylum Down number 22 at Genulo Street Asylum Down Accra. I had a happy 98.9 FM war. Bra for registration form and I bet me akwa Accra Mall. Oko Accra Mall. Konako here YFM our sister station. Accra Mall. Ko rapos ope Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding registration form. Offer registration form no filivier. Now what they buy sika betia 1,000 Ghana cedis. After the payment, the Akanyina Happy 98.9 FM. Yane Yabua for mo boy me happy Valentine Mass Wedding ebre for yachidi for enyina no. Wombesi asene amia bibia kama pa ede amount into trending but modern nafa numbers ifre naji inchirimu 0244595061 0302254858 maminti number num 0244595061 and 0302254858. Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding Awarie on another level. Dondo Adado dia bakope anasa no dia bakope na mekan for ediama wo. Angel drinks Now, Angel drinks produce vitality and maintain fluid in normal balance. Angel drinks refreshing, invigorating, and exciting. Now, Angel drinks are Danquah soft drinks beverages limited. Woman no more your nom diabe jumuno. Baby abe febian obi a edi ho dance baby abe febian obi aka ho asem. Amanfo tom parties ye no nom de ye. Womo ye no nom de ye. Naming ceremony no nom de ye. Just baby abe febian Angel drinks are dance ya na amanfo edi. Womu yusu dia ye omo niema. Empanyimfo timi nom kwada timi nyum emrante timi nom obi a timi nom bi. Mr. Angel Cola, Angel Orange, Angel Mango, Angel Peach, Angel Apple Lime. Ninyina wo ho. A betimi anya biato kodwom sesia na akupe biato betimi anya biato. Animu ya 10 to be na fagofie. Bro nya enu ane didie. Momoden na pe biato akoton a numbers abetimi afreni any Danquah Soft Drinks Beverages Limited any kita ho sesia. Number ni 0244832286 and 0507878668. Angel drinks taste like our day. Chana shito. Shito with a swag. Shito timi esisa taste buds. Emani tasty and yema ye. Shito ni denti baby abeko biano. Na obata ho eye chana shito na make am for area man wo. Your number one choice when it comes to black pepper sauce. Chana shito is not just your regular shito. It is shito with a difference. Shito with chunks of shrimps. Shito with chunks of meat. Mushrooms and herrings with great taste. But depending on your what you prefer, Chana Shito, we are ready to serve you with that. Food just got tastier. We'll deliver to you wherever you may be. Just call us. Tell us the open. Get ninyina ebe bro. 02409 74461 0240974461 and 0244448180. Oko social media be fonten tankese kwankwanu ase baby ye nyina ese na ye didi ye ho komono a o hwe Chana Shito be ho ye wo ho pes Chana Shito and change your taste what it okay Missy guys CBG Samen Controls and a payday loan Nuguswa Koso. If you're a salaried worker in need of financial support before your next paycheck, if you need quick funds to solve urgent financial needs, CBG Payday Loan is your answer. Access as much as 85% of your monthly salary in advance with a 30-day window for repayment. Secure as much as 20,000 Ghana cedis in just 2 business days. And the best part is you don't need any collateral. Visit any of the 114 branches nationwide or kindly reach out to our contact center 0302-216-000. And I bet me Facebook, Instagram, any other social media platforms. So CBG. Send us an email on talktous@cbg.com.gh for further inquiries. Terms and conditions apply. CBG, we stand with you. CBG Samen Controls and your school fees, or graduation fee, or hostel fee. Our unique platform at CBG are creating. So unique platform, so I hope it's met your fees. All you need to do is visit any of the 114 branches of CBG. You are guaranteed convenient and secure way of paying your fees. Receive real-time settlement notification for every fee paid. Indian Twin so what ya nyafe na this kind of baby. I'm a newa kwa kudima kwa CBG said we are ready for you. Chia Uchiape and one no. We have up to 30 institutions. Wamodium Washa Jumedi Yedimu. For further inquiries, kindly reach us 0302-216-000. For Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram, your email us at talktous@cbg.com.gh. Terms and conditions apply. CBG, we stand with you. Say happy Bible Quiz 2023 ni yade e koso kwasi da bia na yade brab mo Live on Happy 98.9 FM, 6 p.m. For the past 3 episodes, no one who said it here. I can say for no air down nim dear Eddie in the Bible. Nim dear omo ewa chrokrun mu no mo dan die. Enti unzo beka ya ho na dan nyina tune in 6 p.m. Happy Bible Quiz 2023. It's to 17th of December 2023. Sadane ye the grand finale ni nyina ebebre. Etiefo ni ahwefo. Na achede tentrenti akakraka pa ne di akire. Ayade ma akansifo. Enti kosoa na support eyo contestant wo akansie ni mu na bompa ya man say be obetimi adi enkunim ewo jumadi ni mu. Happy Bible Quiz 2023 is proudly supported by the Bible Society of Ghana, Christian Council of Ghana, and Tovila Water Solutions. Happy Bible Quiz knowing Christ. Happy FM. Skadia to no shiani ye. Ezo unya skana to na wo kwa kudi debi anyanza. Ode to abotai bi so ani so a ode sika na ode to no kwa akudie entinye se ho kire wana de mreka gidigidi na kwa breaki bank shian we nyina na beboa o ezan se sika no onya bi na odi bia na de bi nso ato for da chenti CBG seming fa eyesanse mode emfama o se de be ya nso bitimi dia to kotodwemu na odi abobra edi adijuma Brass sounds will be to me a friend about Jumedi and so Happy 98.9 FM Ghana Kasamre and Edru Suo live on Happy Morning Show, your morning companion. Ofra Bonita Maya and I am cover. The question that I'm asking, I would want to have hear people's experience at the port. It is saying, where you near ma wo a Ghana port to da recently. Yemvan say recently, recently. Oko ye no na enema etisen ewo hosika wutuatua yemvanze wakoyika bi oniema bi a obidi amane wo na wo kwa akoyi porton sensem porton komono monfamra na no pay obetimi afre na wachire waj because eno enkoma na edi no Eric Boateng wono ene ye president for the Ghana Automobile Union wono ene ne twetwe nkoma na odinsem bi tudwa ensem we binum no de tudwa nti wo de homientie na wonso mejo adwenkyere kakra on eye eniema ye krabo maimu wa mpono wakra bia ba pen. How has the experience been like? And I say, how was the experience? Eno mi ehunu yenti Eric Boateng
me be 8 na mugu so the be expenses bi awon koye no mo beti so na wo so obi man so obenya bi ato de so ode ba no benya kakra tafre wo so ya na pa it said the whole of Adabraka ubeti musa pekato ubewie asako ubeti the whole day ubegada kasbi na bewie no ene te say wo de be about 4 days na wetumi dia to kas na wo wie ne pempen so wie wa bre ewie no a wo de ka na bedu mem adano headache because of duty entina den na stress weni na no a wo fam no wo feel say bia be hawa na wo twa so na mom dada na wo system ni mo no opa na government auction kasi eno na say na to yesesi ye wi na de so onya be 1000 Ghana bi free one stress bi ani so because so be full play we jaw busuafo akodo be man so na ska wo de kofa nyama na esenka so nya profit kakra on tafro no aban so obegini na free sem dia na jaye na mo po be dira na mom dada na won bia no ato sa na jade bia de wo ti obusuafo ho obusuafo eno mom ye de better and na me from 1.5 year ni me nkraka na emom no dada na wo system ni mu na me tototo me so me dem ko hye mu sa no me ni aboa me e ma kura me woto me nti se aban import duty no onji bio nti wo ko porter ISS Sports Stadium no obetuma bibia eye kura betuma ye ho party obetuma ye birthday party betuma ye port sana aban ne pe na e na yenko no sa
Happy FM
Eric Boateng say oko porter ehwa dane ti say sports stadium a yi obetimi ayi bi wo ho sanso na pese okoye o birthday party a ozo betimi akwa bi wo ho na yem fan komanimra de watie de wa experience ewo eye Ghana ye port ahodo a ewo maimu sika ahodo a se wodi eniema eframo no ne ebe maimu a yetua no yeni ehun komo kakra live on the show Ghana Kasamre and Edru so no ubetimi afre yenko good morning odi ne ba afrefi
aye program and ra yeti amaya franka bi ana power bi la amaya afno sakobo play back amaya Bra ko Joseph Danquah. Bra ko Joseph Danquah.
Idin bacho meet you.
Why a program ye program one beautiful my young kabi. And if I do a time also as a playback when I'm fighting so I'm coming. Ralifa in China Minchia Fati Shaibu. I tell somebody find a mono and buy a French Libre town or say ono a bejuma. You come in ma. Na mo kabat or hinya na seli o sun e obejum na ka o se yini fi ade so na ade. If I say asam enye wo yada e wo abrabo mu. Oh. Asam enye wo yada so obi be twan toro akere wo. Ai juma mi anse ni chia se obi eye. Ni e ba e ka se nipa nja ye na ye hwere nipa ne jumum 7 years 8 years na ogini e ba na okasa. Say only so we do na say yes no. I don't even know. Bye bye.
Malamidi, mama no say so free na what you adwene. Once we me afre no about Jumedi is happy 98.9 FM now so good so in Jumedi no the happy morning show your morning companion. Good morning within the baby afrefi.
Good morning, Sefah.
Yes sir. Yanko pandum now so.
Nyame adom. Unu are bright now kaka frabo.
Bright about so kan patro mi nti wadarma.
Unu Sefah. Unu yendi mi ya time or the my kaka on radio. Oh my head. The retro where did you alpha my. Share move our port. Nyama ye you my port. Me kasa bebe wan. The woman be was ya na anopay or port my port. Ako yi nyama on. Na wo hwe taxi side da nyama no so. Me the phone name man. Na wo ni na kasa. O port my port ya eko yi nyama. Me the phone name man why?
Me ntie no.
Good morning boss.
Good morning. Yanko pandum menya ntie se o kotema port akwa kuyu niema. Eniema bensa na akwa kuyi.
Niko yi ka ni mattress.
Uko yi ka dai?
Ka sia money any mattress.
Uko yi ka any mattresses.
Mpato.
Na duty ahe ena wutua.
Ka 5 cars no container me 2 billion.
Dabi onyanto wazie. Cars ne ahe
5 me 2 billion.
Ucha 2 billion 200,000 Ghana cedis now kana.
200,000 Ghana cedis mpato.
For 5 vehicles.
5 vehicles. Kia money 2010 o me tua baako 47,500. Ubeye free ada ube pupa me the receipt nyama ya duty be abetrel na wa wehu.
Na kana uto na he ho.
Kamiton $1,000 bag Ghana skema e wo sikema 1.2 million what bag Ghana skema 110 million.
11,000
Ghana cedi. Opo obi okokuya anya 1 million won. O de bag Ghana skema 11,000 Ghana cedi. This will be okokuya kia money bo.
And this is here utia on one over 30,000 Ghana cedis no.
47,500.
47,500 Ghana cedis.
Ghana cedi.
But can the same vehicle eba odixakia money in the banan kind of note here.
2013 and a covenant or 2013 a covenant media 9,500.
That's 2020.
2020 covenant no me trebi di ba 90,000 9,500. Na COVID tax neso. COVID tax that's no work and almost 8,000. COVID-19 tax that's so. 8,000 Ghana cedi. Yes, smoke the big general and also almost 5,000. Lady, and that's what I cover 3,000. Put it to sang my car and I do almost 23,000. That's not counting and money put it back.
And this is no Kano.
Education tax now,
Kano, Uko Iba, Oberton Bez and Kia morning. No,
that time I'm on me take care, and which 3 months ago, me take care. Now 32,500. And until I'm considered semi the Baba, me banner me put me on 60,000 a bit Nabua, but the same bit I call 47,500. Kia morning 2010. Matches, that matches trainer is when you do that.
That's 350,000. The rheumatis can over 601. What Bagana is almost 6,000. But they do 35,000. Yeah, the rheumatis.
And this is a business for more.
1 year now, Canada business also Ghana 35 million population. They have 7 million population.
Oh, there be na be could do sir.
And a business I want member now who collapse now. I don't know the one why then. I don't just who the one what you are. Baby, they say I'm a person. I don't know my union. You see from. You know, you're better one. So baby say they are from be Poakwa and now Bano Babeda. But I didn't get a person. I don't know. If they come on in 47,500, the time they call container now may have 5 cars couple, container and couple do 20,000 Ghana city. They do 20,000 Ghana city. In the Banzana, maybe they trade in my fleet 3,400. I know they may say me fleet. About charges, not that time, about charges, 7,000, 8,000. So, about charges, 25,000. About charges, Gapa about charges, Gapa would be more. Unima oye Poakwa no do Michael Kunyama Gapa be 25,000 Opa sisi ame ko mami mi no mama mi obi na me ne nko no ko je ono nhwe na be koso
me no ase
Sefah
bright means you
yeah wow you say ni bi wa I free radio su me kan if obi mu free say politics now yeah and no papa na oni ni bi nkomo no me di ne hu ya ewo baby pa because oka say eya omu from ene omu kotinasi na omu di omu bibia kotu omu anima or the asida momu udi obi akotinasi udi nhihye at what on fata akwan no so no ka onboa mo na nuama entimi bra from airport and so onya ma na uti radio say wa omu abo modern say omu afra mu say oni mu tinasi edin komo we ubona baso was ade we hu aye den nipa ni hihye aye so ye na ode boa mo no mfa mboa mo uzuze ubona baso de na waboa exadefo
bright mama no ase se wonso ofre na eye akonya yenya ene obi a ene ya wo so wokwa akoyi ni ma wotema port ne nsem na wode ebi tudwa no good morning how do you be afrefi yes sir good morning
Happy FM.
Apomo. Nyanko pandum na nso e.
Obade na daro ma. Simon e wisdom for.
Simon means you.
Sefah we pass one say e pen to aye ni omo o ma we no. Omo buye omo fa ye yesi. Entina say the business to omo we mu no omo pese omo ko kan. No ma ko ka omo ko kan wa gbe tinu ma cha to say o Ghana e Wabra omu beka wa na dia ya okwesi dia ya bita. Papa na okopa magwa je onu. So ya NDC MP na NPP.
Isaac Adongo. NDC.
Happy FM.
Yani oma we mu na ye betu aba ewo parliament na ya hie kwa ebe paso ayo ma no waduma na NPP pa ballot paper no we. Oba ha be pa Ghana 41. Obajina radio super Ghana kwa cha usemi oye no anya ni ana magwa ya pronuncia omunya to na omudi wa Ghana ha no mu so omufa ya nyesi no ya youth no ma ya ni bro ya wa Ghana ha se no magwa na abrofo no omu ofa so te na omu ya bibi omu tumi mba public e me pa ya che wo kan se Ghana economy ya ti se magwa anu de otumi ko ye ko kan e ko pa che e ma ba newspapers ni ya mi hu omumobo idasi
sama no credit no aka no no credit no aka no obetimi afre no awajumadi ni so Ghana kasamre na dru so no amanfo e de port in common eba na enra na Eric Boate na ka se okopota se de hwaye no Obi said that sending me, I think about a month ago, Obi said that sending me a video of the port. Mezometi benho. I don't catch him so Michiano, na yanko said why. Because Ojuno wa on tiasie. Any a koye, Fati.
na utie explanation a wode ma no se Sefah enka first no beba obedru ha kasa eba kasa eko ahwekra onye ba bi no afa osi ha obeba na container ye dia toa so be 4 5 nesisi obebre obi ahwe ne de batene said ha ye na mbusa ne se and they see and still because some of any man ye peno still a big so ejum and you cannot say the omokofa by 2 years 3 years no ene gusu ho nje fa no mdefa na o se hwe so person hu a Kovota region border with Togo and Ivory Coast go to a western region border no you will see how a amount for the enema and nam ho eba dani denyina esanze omohono even shipping lines no cross they prefer doing business in those areas than so omuye business in Ghana because it is very expensive. And this gentleman out there has close alliance with I think 2 shipping lines are onyomo edijuma. Or say since March muho our babe doke e watema port omuzo mumbabiu. So they prefer going to Abia Lume and as Abidjan. No makwako yi omuniema no. This is all the niema ba. They would want you to say destination no Lume Abidjan. And now the other ports are Okohwa Eka Obebono enye kakese because 1 hour be a charge home. Every hour be on biduo a hobia umuyom niema bia. There is a charge. Awo mutia. Yenin komo ha. Good morning. Udini baby afrefi.
Sefah ya miya kum di ko.
Azumjenga onzo na namu wako.
Sefah. Anyala namu wako medede Mordecai mo tini.
Hey Mordecai, unza na namu wako na ya ochia minyamia sunjwe nkame.
Kata kusinyasi yeho.
Awo Mate Mordecai mpacho mienti wadama.
Asama wakana yendo kure pa. Epa manapu efiti taninti ya Ghana kwa arehuo wokom. You hear kum koto to ani abewi atete ya abawe edine Ghana kwa. Sefa the secret is ya me kan ye bona na adu tizu na. Sefa problem ya fem ne yana na adu. Bisi ye ba ku ba ko edoda. 93 ye ba obi. Na wo ma me kwana me ntenti. Sefa o ma na butu o Ghana fiasi o. Na ye srebe. Se Ghana fu na ye nsom ni yo ma ni nti wo. Ye nsom sefa ye nyoma bi o ba bi Ghana ni ye man. If you get a video of it, you my person share and person. Woman, your mind is whatever. No, Ghana, your family work and pay. Taumia, give me a bema. Who did you add it about the new vision? But okay, Wabani, really. The point is about 1,000 years and 1,000 years. If you see, I can almost afford for 4 days, never to about. Keep on me, as well, that will be here. So we can also be many about me, I'm a champion about me. About me to Yame. You need to give the kids in the Nazi. If you can be any more minor, so far, and I pay your mention on your question. That's right.
Mordecai, but as I say, so fair. Na watchere wadwene bibi pa de untimi enyina chiri enyintense bibi pa bia ne wa obi mu a obetimi e de aba esanse unyanyame e na unni nipa ne trim nteno de yenhwe ne mu na yenhwe se ideas a amanfo e de to abonten a nei aho debate aba amanfo edi ho komo economy se chiro madwene e wo ho no yenhwe se e bia Dr. Mahmoud Baumia said waka say ebrepamu no anase ebranu no wono nso ede na dwenkyere kwan ye befa so a yebetumi adane oman no yebetumi asachire oman no kwan a wonam so ye de esi kwampa so mampuntu ne nkonso aba no wono nso fa na no dusema emra metudwa na ye mobo ho ye mpensem mu ye ni hu nkomo emie biemu na yenhunu sa so yebetimi edensem ne bi ayadwuma e wo man no mu anase ntumi mfa bi enya adwuma e wo man no good morning udin ba bia frefi
ya ufi what is down of it
edensu nyankopan mi kokra mon kakra mo je se onso mpomboko de
adom tek no sama one no ti politicians you work out on the
can shred the woman to a wide. You know me. About we not at all. The schools to over car what one in the beautiful the other number was more than 30. One of such a going to no other call. Upon what to that, God was the fifth time ballot person. But the last 8 months, it came down the job of the local kind of and some people have been. Yeah, put them going only be a fresh. Royal the Catholic Birth out like to produce something. Well, what is a boy? I think it's grand and more was going at the end of that. After how many days now, the court is in. How many days in there? It's about when you need to be done. Only your and boy, never done it for the kind of here. The post to park September, October, part is there. I'm a song with Christmas. Well, who is not part again? Oh, again, I can birth with that. My everyone. The children were the honor of the what is like what they call how is the what look like. How do you do for the Chelsea or Abagana? When you're believing, who will you do? I don't believe it. Nobody has said, we are the new job, another communication to my sister factory. Or to say, factory, I'm a one of the issue or about what. But the Jersey factory, I got a trouble with the area. Over what was it? No, I Japan, I will make it out to for that woman, a hospital, I will go to a 111 hospitals. That's that. I'm looking at 111 hospitals within 4 years. Now I'm going to go on my own. Because of that, who from the my other you know, I have to look at our and this is all just and this is all done our just.
A couple of messages. Haile Selassie or say patriotic voices go. So I'm pleading with all Ghanaians to be vigilant and be careful about JDM because he has been a president of Ghana before and there is nothing he can do to transform Ghana. All that he's saying is a big scam and 419 campaign promises. Wano dia wade esuma eba and Rex Nana Kwajo Neymar Jr. Or say what's really going on at Afram Plains South, Tiasi, concerning ECG current bills, which are very outrageous of late. Somebody can't sit at this office and then manipulate unnecessary and unacceptable bills for the citizens to pay, whilst the painful part of the thing is giving them unnecessary bills and expecting them to pay, or else their lives will be disconnected. What kind of okay, that one I won't say it. Please, ECG, you guys should respect yourself and do the right thing at the right time. This issue, Afram Place in Kwa, about 2-3 days ago, Obi Eyi Masutre about their koso ewo ye Kobe Ponoso Potemho honso electricity bills akwa dane asem kese pa ewo ho a azamanfo no womo enti omho ase na de ngongo se ukọ na obusa ECG workers omho no mso mu de mu nim ho hwe isan say the printing and answer the reading of the meter is done centrally and free esro and omo de bills neba no mo so matimi ato apete e de akwa akoma womo use light ewo ho no na esomo intimi ntua de na jese omo nkane no a ene yeba betwa etwam ye de ni bekwa akosi yesa ensem ne so na yetimi abusam from the quarters of Electricity Company of Ghana. What really is happening? Good morning, how do you know Afrifi?
Good morning, Sefah.
Yes, sir.
Happy the friends abanya on in the vice wama ayinfo akashia omo we mu esu. Last week was the last 2 weeks and optimiswanga saba abontin e ka check ma for say omo yi 11 city near fan emergency your friends conference friends hospital na enye wo ma we mu omanya your friends say ayinfo afidi ayinfo kra no mo de mo na atum wa ba em wo ma penyi asabi waji sike wo wi asem nyina on the vice president and on the see anto wa fama no e ka se won tumi bibia o see and ye ni tirim Wait me Bianca said Anka if we soon. Wait me Bianca if we soon. For 7 good years. For 7 good years. The beer, Massa. You see, the beer, I said this kind of amount for our school. If you move your market free education. Your mouth already any free school.
But that's it. Sir, also offer na oche wadwene. Also with me afre no abadwumadi ni so. Ofra yintware tawtaw na yento aso yefia ni mu se ora Samson Asaki Awingubet wono executive secretary for the Importers and Exporters Association wono ye twen se obetimi aba betena na ye ne no abonko kakra efa de ekoso at the port because ntia yenya ne the port are empty. Na is it that the exporters and importers are omo edine mako omo sankra ne mafra mo no di ba omo mu no abambu bi abomu fa na se bi omsika ena ebia asa enti omo entimi enye adwuma bi nsunsun so ben ena we no ebenya ebo ye economy eno so be ene nkoma Yenura Samson Asaki Awingobet or executive director executive secretary for the Importers and Exporters Association. Ebesi ene no twetwe so betimi afre no badwumadi ni so oba no twa na tell na ya twaso other messages are mode abane bi making kan ediama etiefo area for live on the show this morning. Se meka se bia untimi nka se onipa no enya de obetimi ayi bibia biwa. I'm not saying say men can't near one to me anye, but for you to totally condemn say bibi biara ni wa ewo nipa ne mu bio o kra bakra sebe ogo school no go failure eto da bia hye ne nkran say ontonkoso na onkoso amon homodin de oyeye anya no anya yi na anase amo no won se na suma na onye bibi fufuro se de be ya enkunimdi ebetumi aba enu se bia won se 24 hour a year economy ehun semba ye mampanyin dada Dondromani Mahama ekokan ya ene obia edi hu nkomobi no. That's what we should do. And only idea I was here. Enti enka I'm expecting say ideas should start flying around. Ideas kwan be fa so betimi asatra niema mu. Ideas should start flying around. Said e be ya atemamufo no nti betimi enya adaje na ya tenase na ya doso nsemu ampanyimfo no mpezom di animu no wo mo kanum. Ideas obi ni diaba okay the pros and cons of unipa no idea no diaba no nie me so madwen kire say this is the idea I feel say as we speak as of mine ye here betumi turn the economy around now so do diaba near the ato economists are asking questions, civil society organizations are asking questions, timamufo are asking questions ebi penchiremu pentiase penhunumu on the ideas that people are suggesting. And then we'll be able to sift the chaff from the ones that are relevant. I bet me aboy, I'm yet me a boo or mine. And I say, you bet me aboy, I'm ye or mine ye. You do a man see bia yen I pese, you do see. And so you don't know what is in the mind of somebody. You don't know what is in the mind of Unipanua. Why not just episode anymore? And again, Mampania be the ched ura Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. What you can't have to just say. Yakuye ni mu no eyade ono so ede na dwenkyere kwanya because remember see he's got his own vision entian chano na yehwe eniema ene akwan ahodo enhyehye ne ntotoya ono so aye na adwene so obetimi ayo no asakira eniema mu ewo man mu. Of course whatever it is that has gone on and Mampanyi na Danquah Kufuado ne amamu no you cannot take the vice president of it. Untimi nyino emfa ni sinchen enka say he is exonerated and that yentimi emfa blame him on o baby eniema krono ayepoto. But as to how he will be able to turn things around, we should wait. Yen try no meka de obabeka but Mampanya be de chire so we ya futo kakra amede ema wo look say obi di na adwenkyere ba na adwenkyere no nipa na de aba no say wugidi say nya de bedi djuma papa edi ama o man no a fa won so wadwenkyere bra. Don't go and be rubbishing people's ideas. I don't see why Mampanyi Abediachi, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party, the 24/7 economy, and as the 24-hour economy is a bad idea. Is a bad idea. How is it a bad idea?
How is that a bad? I mean, when I watched the video, I was, how is that a bad idea? Explain to us.
It definitely cannot be.
It definitely cannot be a bad idea.
Because I mean, we've been to places where we've seen that the country never sleeps.
Yes.
Ko Dubai.
Yes.
Edwana jokra na yetisi krom ama for a shopping, and I'm not talking about bar and sunny club ne no. I'm talking about businesses, shops, supermarkets, any idea. Edwana joana who so mo thrive because mostly at night omo koye omo asori ni we especially for I remember those times na me ko for no. The best advice was that omo koye asori wie ba na jo asori ni wie ba omo tete no ma so nti eno na makromi ye de na omo so omo incense ni kromu we nyina ye hwehwam na ye nenam ho ye to no. So it is not a bad idea, and we are not talking about baby obenye aduane ato edi. That is what we are talking about when we talk about a 24-hour economy. That's not it. It is definitely a good idea that needs looking into, that needs thinking about, that needs discussion, that needs consultation. Now, regardless of who it is coming from, it is something that can be looked at. And one of the things that former President Mahama and the NDC flag bearer mentioned in Tani's submission about a 24-hour economy was employment. And truly, obviously, one person is not expected to do 24 hours or do 12 hours or do 8 hours. No. You can have people who can actually work 16 hours. They need just a few break. Or more no more move it to another place if they can have that employment too. And of course, so be by the 12 hours or 8 hours. No, no be so bad by the 8 hours. Nipanka eventually obet nefie because after 8 hours, the whole country shuts down. No. So I don't see how this suggestion or idea is a bad idea. It is something that can be considered. But the thing is that, are we ready? Apart from human capital and I say human resource, do we have the other resources to be able to do this? If a idea person consider now, machines bank for industry, machines bank and I use are we talking about having two separate operating centers or rooms? Machine way and there say 12 hours and now I shut it down, we move to the next. And now say it is the same machine that we are going to overwork and so eventually a problems about your industry manufacturing industries are here we will need people to be on their feet all the time, or we need a place running all the time. Government offices, institutions, can you walk in any time to go and do something if you'll be okay, you more weapon on 5? Meanwhile, I saw a BB, maybe I saw a passport, I was so say at what point and an debate me call so or all these things after any day job area. And for me, it is not an idea I will rubbish, but it is also not an idea I would want any government to rush through. Na fe yakoka medal na yasinse mu ya ye hu say ye 24 so ye do 20 so fe ye 16 na fe ye hu de ye hu. We can't rubbish it and we can't rush through it.
We can't rubbish it and we can't rush through it. Fati talked about the needed and also the necessary infrastructure that we need to put in place. I think that should be the first thing that we, all of us as a people, because one of the key factors of production and one of the key things that will support a 24/7 economy will be energy. Our energy generation over a period of time, it's the same. Are we able to generate enough power to supply to these entities? Obviously, they may need and I said they may only have that opportunity to operate 24/7 consistently. Do we have that? Do we even have the needed and also necessary human capital? Yes, we are 24/7 economy. Now, that's not how it is going to work. Do we have the necessary human capital? How do we train them? How do we equip the human capital to really understand how the system is going to work? Security-wise, because every single investor needs security. Now, that financial security must be there. That fiscal security, interior-wise, security, saying that one too must be there. Number 2, what will be the overall picture of operating a 24/7 economy? Is it just to boost economic growth? Keke, enkwa keke, anani yeshe. And answer to be a key player, a critical key player in the global economy, because adia san baby no fatina adia chenwa.
Exactly. True.
Adia san baby adia chenwa.
True.
Adia chewo na adia san wa. So edian ene ebetimi aye to fit into the spaces ebi obi adia san untimi nye bibi. What are we leveraging on? I betimi amasika ediaba omaimu.
True.
Yet your maimu said there are teachers who teach online. I've done that before. I've had 2 Japanese students na me chiro mo brofo. And I was doing that in the night. Somewhere around 2 a.m. Sometime na fiansa no mo no ade a chia no pa bobe 8 9 na omo o ma dwene se obi omo pie akoba bia akodi omo djuma. So you may need an infrastructure like a seamless internet. It is saying all of these things are things that we need to start having a conversation about.
Yeah.
But not just to say let's rubbish it because it is from my political adversary and as a political fool. Bad in what sense?
Sefah, do you remember the Cape Coast, the University of Ghana law student guy, Cape Coast na Australian Kwane? The first hospital around 8 or 7
was closed.
Yeah.
It was a private clinic, a private hospital. It was closed.
A lot of them closed.
It was closed.
A lot of them closed. You can count only a handful of pharmacies somewhere 24 hours. A handful.
Yes.
A handful. But do bet me ako CVS anytime. Anytime. Please.
Let's have a
the fact that it's not coming from you, no, doesn't mean
that it's bad. Let's have a festival of ideas. I understand the baby ora Samson Asaki Aringo Betako Akokano. I will say itimi etwato ahoma na yene no etwetwe nkomo efa ensemni bia yedi eho enkomo ene anopai eno ho enti yebebo modin ato ahoma se de bia ensa beka no na yene no edi enkomo enti wonso wadwenkyere bia betimi de aba live on Facebook or the bar yebekin kan edi ama etiefo ne for Kwaku first. Good morning Sefah. Please, the hike at the port is a policy by the government to promote the assembling of vehicles. They want people to buy the so-called assembled cars assembled in Ghana. Kwaku first, even with that, the point is, you see, who's that to the beer? Fati, do we do broader consultations and do proper analysis on some of the policy initiatives? And so,
which of the initiatives? I'm not saying say who your policy and I say who should be there can't be setbacks and I say challenges so, but there were and challenges na abano and look it say a dear way we didn't plan properly in here and I say challenge we don't, and eventually be a deny to and then. Same old na yako. Free SHSE, Rebecca, we need review. Obi ask te akoda. And na yako swa. Se see our first year si yenim dom beko. So mo ko on the set normal babako. So omoko babaka is at the end of the first term for them. Because obviously they can't be in school during Christmas.
Debbie.
It is like it won't also be up to midterm. Neither will it be up to one term. Into omuko na omo ba then what break na ye de be from no ye de be fresh break na ye be ka so omo bre fie after 2 weeks no omo be di Christmas no
Christmas break
then since when?
Happy FM.
As at now, people don't know which schools they are going to even know what kind of prospectus omo be here akoto me say we de anya obi na e kan me amin tumem papa ne ma me say send a new my day no. Akola no we school na maami di gu papa no say on to trunk nature bus.
Result
by 46 or they call him. Sefah 46. But then system niti say I mu choose 11 schools. School dey bi obenye bio. Na so be boarding school ana a makoto ho trunk and chobox. Everything is in disarray. Like bien who say ko say bo. Sefah, it is tough. It is tough out there. Painfully tough out there. Enye asem ketu out Sefah. It is tough.
Fati, I asked the question because of the intent behind, say, what assembling plant, vehicle assembly plant. And I think that it's a good thing for us to have a vehicle assembling plant in this country. Said the beya yankra cars no fem free name Emma. Said the beya the dollar omo crackers said the kope edi kofa enye free ne bano. So that it will not put a lot of pressure on our currency. It's clearly understandable on that score. But the point is, say, what the policy be ba na unim se be benefiting crophobia. You need to also look at Nkrofukono. Middle class, no, I want my muhano. As we speak now, there was a World Bank report. Baba too, just the middle class is again dwindling.
Of course it will.
So obviously it is going to be the extremely poor, and I said the poor and the rich. Now, what the assembling plants aba omaimu said they be on betimi ahye cars wo ha said they be ya ye betimi nya cars ne bia ato ayusu na mu no but car ya assemble no ha no ne boy ya
even with all the tax reliefs in
what's nyina no
still
ubetimi ato
ba akotu ya due to 200 and 1,000 ato ne car 11,000 cedis abedu amaka na abedu 60,000 still na endu new car ya wahabo
exactly enti na who really is this policy benefiting?
True,
because the cars on be ma minu nominal income ya and it's not as if you were a government that they because I would want my people to be able to buy the vehicles inti mede some financial instrument be at ho said ye be ya ebia oko bank na akwa pesika for a year automobile financer they know say ebia there is a sika be a dawa okwa you will be able to access.
Sefah, you are talking about luxury. You are talking about luxury. Affordable housing near there you see
menka the ground menka middle class
and I make a choice ni na a luxury middle class car cry a luxury me tell say so ubenya say affordable housing beba na me find say dan no kwata they say almost say affordable crowd almost 300,000 cedis. How many teachers have 300,000 cedis in their bank accounts? Some okwa koyi, some de kotodan. How many doctors as you see on condensed milk toffee? A lot more 300,000 ego on account some de kotodan. How many journalists? A lot more 300,000 some de kotodan. You know him say dine never 300,000, but let me say some say affordable. Is there a plan? Some because a mortgage. Be wo honoma maintain affordable housing be on mortgage mumda honestly meaning this particular one yes see omo koye Poakwa say omo abandon the esi ho ya ye hu say esi ho say ye den o esi ho yi ebe si ho esi ho eventually no be as quarters be kwaje afa mu wi a mbesa dan mu ho compensate as quarters ni so mu ntum fi dan na enye obi an dem omo no. What is the plan to cushion the people now you think you are doing this for? To mitigate or suffering, no? What is the plan? Because and then no, Sefah, I don't think you can have any Uber qualify for mortgage if your salary is probably less than 10 or 15,000 cedis. So, unya. Even if you be partner krana, musika ndu. So what is the plan? Sir, you rent a day
yeah.
I don't know anybody who has come out to say I have benefited from this rent thing, even though they say they have numbers.
Yeah.
But I can't put faces to the numbers.
Happy FM.
It's a challenge.
It's a challenge. Happy 98.9 FM. Nazuku Jumedi and happy morning show, your morning companion. Unbiased analysis.
You're talking about what will benefit Timamufonwa. It's not about a political party, but if the idea is good, we will interrogate it and have a conversation a year around it. And I don't pay my so now many Samson Asaki Awingobeto, Executive Secretary, Importers and Exporters Association. Let me have a conversation with him because he was supposed to have been in the studio this morning, but unfortunately he's stuck somewhere. Mr. Awingobet, good morning.
Good morning, Minyabema.
Now, Pajumpumbo, dear.
Adum. Yes, as we hear intro, no. The motorway disease has outlived
its usefulness, of course. Yes.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And so you wake up early morning and you are back. You are back. You can't just move out, and that is the challenge. I'm just hoping. I'm hoping that in the next minute I might probably be at the end, but I'm just around the highway, and the highway here. But let's go on.
Mr. Azaki, let me first and foremost find out from you: is the port, Tema Port, to be specific, that empty?
Yes, Tema Port is empty. That's for a fact. It's empty in the sense that not because the port is not having the right infrastructure to receive cargo, but because as a result of fiscal policy, taxes that the government has introduced on overburden the business community. And so those who used to import through our port have decided to divert their cargo, same import cargo to area like Ivory Coast, area like Lome, and find its ways to our market. Yes.
How much of an impact is that having on our economy?
Well, that will determine at the end of the day. Let's see if GRA will say they have met their target. Every time GRA say we have met our target for the year, then it tells you that the custom division have really reaped more revenue. Even though the problem they might make the new revenue, because why am I saying that? We see people are crying every now and then that I have cleared my cargo, I paid all my duty and taxes, I'm on my way to Kumasi, and somebody stopped me and said I'm a tax force. So we are going to re-examine. At the end of the day, they will hold your neck, bring the money, copy money for us. As I speak, the same task force came from Kumasi. I'm told they are even in Tema now. You get your container on your way or the motorway, then they stop you. And so they are squeezing the stone to get water from it. That's the challenge that we are having in the country now. Yes, GRA might make some revenue, but in terms of volume of business, is it the same? No. So you would rather see a smaller goods, or as compared to previous years, the volume that comes to the country, that is not going. So that's why we say that if tax is very, very soft, if it's softened in the way they put the tax on the business community by reducing some of the tax, then compliance will be very high. Many people will bring all their cargo through here and not to divert. Nobody is interested in diverting their cargo to Lome and to Burkina Faso and finding ways and means to bring it into this country. However, it's the cost, and they are not ready. They are not so prepared. You know, a business person is not for Christmas. They are not prepared to bring the cargo and cannot, because there's so much taxes on them. You can't end up getting the money to pay the needed cargo. Then someone will tell that I've seized it and I've confiscated it. Then you go to auction, and the person who has not suffered for business and not been in business before will just go and buy it and become rich overnight. That's what is happening in the port. And so I can tell you, because of the taxes that are coming into this, and we were looking forward to see this. We were looking forward to see this 2024 budget could address some of the issues, and we raised the issues adequately. And in all indications, we were getting signals that the 2024 budget was going to really listen to the business community. Unfortunately, what was brought to Parliament was empty. It was empty because that wasn't what we agreed. That wasn't our expectations. And so it was somebody just came and read grammar, big English, and left all of us in the middle of the sea. Moses is not here to take us and cross the Red Sea. That is where we find ourselves. And that is why, if you probably listen, I said elsewhere that this Christmas will not be Christmas. I hear they said to say Nkunimdi
budget.
Is it victory budget or what? And I said this budget is one of the good budgets. in Google budget because you have not imposed any confidence or hope into the ordinary citizen. Because the ordinary citizen cannot afford to go and buy that electric car that you say you are giving tax waiver to. It's not a tax. It's not an electric car that the ordinary taxi driver can afford to buy. The Okada man in my constituency, Asama constituency or Poakwa constituency will be able to afford. The commercial properties rate in Ghana, commercial property rate in Ghana. Sorry, I'm with in my car. That's what I'm driving. So commercial property in commercial property in the Accra here owned by the rich people, and their rate rather instead of they to pay 50% for their property rate, the finance minister saw that if that 15% is going to affect him and his people because they are the business people, so they own most of these commercial buildings all over the country, and for that matter, he saw the need to reduce it from 15 to 5%, but he did not see the need to reduce what do you call it? To reduce the 3% special import levy. He didn't see the need, the VAT that is brought to 15%, to reduce it to maybe the 12.5%. He didn't see the need to abolish the COVID levy, the 1% COVID levy. He didn't see the need to abolish the import levy, so the price of goods will come down. He didn't see the need to reduce boss levy on the petroleum product, or he didn't see the need to reduce the MPA levy on petroleum product. We are not saying they should reduce the price of petroleum product by the international price, but the institutional levies, as we speak, they didn't see the need to say let us separate. We didn't see the need for them to say that let us separate what do you call it? Let us separate. Let us separate the cost of what do you call it? The MPA, the toll levy. The toll levy that used to be those days. When they say toll levy, it goes to account. But bus levy goes to bus account. MPA levy goes to MPA account. But toll levy goes to somewhere, and you then come back and say and toll is looking for money to buy fertilizer, buy what do you call it, crude oil to produce. We didn't that one. We are not seeing anything about it. So I can tell you, we strongly believe that when toll were to producing, we would have gotten a better price of fuel. But because toll is not producing, we are all struggling as a country. That is the fact. That is the fact of the matter. So I can tell you point blank that we are saying that there's a need for the government to actually do something with okay, I'm just here. Just let me join the studio, then we'll continue.
All right, Asaki Awingobet is almost here. Within the next minute or so. Na yenino entran komo twetwe so happy 98.9 FM. Jomo Poakwa first was affecting the country's economic problem goes far beyond promises and the usual rhetorics for cheap political gains. I still can't fathom why an agro-endowed country like Ghana has failed over the years to prioritize agriculture in a quest to boost the economy and to make life bearable for all and sundry. Isn't it shameful we keep importing crops which even do grow well in some of our gutters, yet we still can't see the need to act right? What happened to our state farms of yesterday? Must party politics always be about how to win power? Ora Asaki Awengobet. Watanasi. Yefidian. Sena Meneka saying, I say no na machre.
I have to. My apology to your
listeners and viewers on Facebook.
Traffic is so much.
It's bad. It's very, very bad.
So just as I was saying, when the toll is producing, we will get cheaper price of fuel.
Mm-hmm.
But the toll levy, the levy that is on the petroleum levy, when they deduct boss levy, it goes to boss account.
Mm-hmm.
So boss management can use that money to go and buy crude or finished product and bring it and come and sell to us.
Yeah.
When MPA levy is on the petroleum product, they deduct, it goes separate to their account. But for toll levy alone, doesn't go to toll. It's one of the reasons why toll is dying.
That's why
the levies no. So good, but somebody can get his money in his account and can use the way they want. But for toll, that levy goes to somebody's account, and as and when they want, they give to them. If they want, they don't give to them.
So there's a deliberate
so toll is supposed to buy crude and bring it refine so that it will be cheaper for all of us. No? Their levy does not go to their account. If the finance minister is listening to me, if the energy minister is listening to me, they should come and explain to Ghanaians why is that all the levies on the petroleum program that Ghanaians have been carrying, MPA levy goes to MPA, bus levy goes to bus account. But for toll levy, it doesn't go to them. Why? Why is it that toll levy doesn't go to toll account? And toll rather need money to go and buy crude, to come and produce. We will get currency, we will get petrol, we will get diesel, we will get other product, byproduct. But boss can go and buy finished product and come and sell to you and I. Where is the currency? Where is the other byproduct that would have gotten as a country? But boss levy goes to boss account, controlled by boss management. MPA goes to MPA, controlled by MPA. But oh no. Ghanaians, we should wake up. The energy think tanks in this country, where are they? So all this, no, making the cost of petroleum product, and if my people clear goods from the port, we take transport to carry these goods to Kumasi, to the interland, and everywhere, and become a cost to us. Meanwhile, we are paying the levy that's supposed to go to toll, and toll can use those money. As you see, if you are going to bank to borrow, bank want to see same amount of money in your account, then they can give you. Is that not it?
Yeah.
So you collect, you say in the name of toll levy, but the levy doesn't go to toll. It's not the management of toll
that is managing that account. That is managing that money.
The money. They only see toll levy. It doesn't come to them. It does not. Put the minister of energy, call MPA, that ask them where, which account, who manages it. Does it go to toll? But your levy comes to you, bust comes to you. So toll, that's supposed to produce and keep the country growing. Their levy doesn't go to them direct. It must go to toll. Those levy must go to toll. So let us all call on the government to say, why is toll levy not going to toll? Why is toll insolvency? Why? We need to talk about it. So port is empty. Ask me whether that direct question. It's empty. Guess about a week or 2 weeks ago, on the 15th of November, when the finance minister was in Parliament to read the budget, the president who was in MPS commissioned terminal 15 gantry cranes and the phase 1 and cut short for the phase 2 to be constructed.
Yeah.
What is it about? We are expanding our port to receive more cargo. But we say the duty and taxes and fees and charges is killing us. And so for that matter, business community are saying do something about it. The ordinary Ghanaian want to wake up and go and buy a bag of cement. So if VAT should reduce the cost of cement, I don't know the area in which you find yourself. Cement today, cement is not area. I am in your area. Cement is not more a uniform price.
Yes.
But it's supposed to be a uniform price. Depending on which area you find yourself. That's not what ordinary Ghanaian want. Ordinary Ghanaian doesn't want to say they have prone commercial property rate in their crime. If you come to Airport City, Roman Ridge, Cantonment, Transaco, and you see the mansions, the commercial building, they worth $10 million, $20 million, $100 million. They say you pay 15% property rate because the finance minister owes many of these properties. He owes them.
But that's an allegation.
It's not an allegation. Have you seen Enterprise House?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Have you seen Enterprise Estate around the Tang Hotel, Tang Palace area?
Tang Palace, yes, I've seen that.
Who's the biggest shareholder? It's the finance minister of this country. They will pay 15%. He could prone. He could see that there's wahala. There's hardship if they have to pay 15%. He brought it to 5% and said to streamline things. But when we say prone down the taxes at the port to streamline things for easier compliance, so everybody will bring their crude and you collect the money so you expand the tax net and you get more money. No, that one no. COVID levy is to continue to run. You don't care about it. You care less. 2% special import levy that's supposed to go off the books. 2017 is still running concurrently. You care less. He said the 2.5% VAT upfront tax will be expanded to fruit vegetable importers. You heard it?
Yes.
So he will expand to vegetable fruit importers.
Importers, yes.
You said you abolish the VAT on what do you call it? Tractor input and agriculture.
For agriculture.
Fine.
For agriculture machinery.
Is that one for long term or is medium term? It's for me, it's medium to long term. It's not short term measures.
Mm-hmm.
You get it? That's why I said, even to produce the rice, this right when I was coming, I was talking to Star FM, your sister station, concerning the LI 2023, that is in Parliament, that the Trade Minister is seeking that Parliament should approve for him to ban or to restrict certain importations.
Yeah.
About 22 items.
Yes.
The first top 5 is frozen meat, rice, tomatoes, paste, vegetable oil, and others.
Mm-hmm.
That's the top 4.
Yeah.
And I said yes. But my brother, when you go to market today, even our butcher homes, to buy fresh meat, the animal that they are butchering there for you and you are buying is brought from Niger, Mali.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In 2016, one of the campaign Cardinal Point His Excellency President Akufo-Addo said was that at the time there was this friction between what do you call it?
The
Fulanis, Agogo, and Fulani people.
Yes.
And he said when they will create buffers so that they will rear our animals there.
Yeah.
And the Fulani people will be safe. The farmers will be safe. As we speak, the last time, poultry producers are crying that there is a cost of feed. So if you are bringing farming equipment to produce more maize and soya beans and make it cheaper, I will support it. In principle, we said we will support that LI 2023. However, we told the ministries that don't bring this LI and take it to be short-term policy, because it's not going to help Ghanaians. Either it's not going to help the government, because there will be food insecurity in this country. If the rice importation that we are talking about, the cooking oil and what that we are talking about, if there is no gap, we wouldn't be importing.
So there is a gap. So first and foremost, government should look at how to actually close the gap.
Good.
Before we can implement a policy of not importing those products
exactly
into the country.
There's no rush on our throat that will end up creating panic and fear. And so the national security or police will come and say we are creating panic and fear. Because if you rush to implement this policy, there will be food insecurity in this country. Even the live animals, I said they are bringing, my people are bringing from Boku and other things. They go to Niger and Mali to buy them.
Yeah.
So you stop there one too. It's an import. It's not an import.
It is.
So the rice that we are consuming here is not just rice that was produced 2 months ago, 3 months ago in Europe that we are bringing to. So what did they do there? They put up infrastructure. So we said that let's build shallows. If you go to Aveme, I'm not sure the rice processing plant is sitting at the Aveme area where the farmland is. But that is where it's supposed to be set up.
Yeah.
And we can't just wake up one night and set it up there. It's capital intensive. We are saying that you need silos to store the rice so that the rice can have certain quality. The rice that we are eating, the rice that is being imported to this country, probably some are 5-10 years. We need this infrastructure. We don't have it yet. We are saying that if you go to Vietnam and other areas, in fact, one of the President Akufo-Addo appointee went to Kenya some time ago and came back and said even in Kenya, when you go to the farm areas, you will see ambulance parked there. Why? It's because the farmers there, if something should happen, if a hole cut you, if a snake bites you, the ambulance will lift you from the farm land to hospital.
To hospital, yeah.
Have we done that? No. The last time I checked with Yakuba Kobori, it's getting like a VM here that we know they produce more rice. They were the farm were compared, they have produced seed. And they are customer, they are major customer to buy those seed, quality seed and distribute to the farmer to produce more rice. It's government of Ghana, Ministry of Agriculture. They will not buy. Some of them seed were still packed in their stores. This is the country that talk cheap. Talk is cheap.
Mr. Zaki, time is actually fast spent.
No, you have to give me some 2-5 minutes. Tell your money producer because there's issue. I wouldn't have come, but I'm sacrificed. I'm here. So take some 5 minutes. Let's discuss issue. Open the lines and let the call and to say what I'm saying. If it's not true, today if you go and clear your goods at the port and you are coming, there's a task force at the motorway. Why? After I paid my duties.
There's a task force on the
There's task force. I'm telling you.
What are they doing on the motorway?
As you speak, no GRA, no custom officer accept any transactional value by any importer in this country. All in the name of revenue. But finance minister could see that commercial property rate of 50%, he will put it to 5%. This is the government that campaign that will move us from taxation to production.
What were some of the tax?
Call AGI, ask them, since the total reversal of the benchmark values, when they reverse the benchmark values, are they producing up to optimum to feed Ghanaians? How much is now costing Ghanaian product? They will tell you, you will not see any significant reduction. They are not producing up to optimum. Reasons are that utility tariff is killing them. Interest rate, prime rate, inflation rate has dropped from 38 to 35.2 on the day the finance minister was reading the budget. Ask yourself, go to any bank around here. Let us find out if interest rate has come down. If any banker has called any borrower, any person that came to borrow money to do business, to say, look, at the time I was giving you the money, the inflation rate was 38. That's how my interest rate was hovering 40% or 30%. Now that it has come to 35 point something, I'm saying, come, let me reduce the rate for you. No. No bank.
Has your businesses collapsed?
Business has collapsed.
Your businesses?
My business has collapsed. Everybody's business has collapsed. Anybody that began the year with an amount of money in trade cannot tell you that he or she has break even. Then you go to media budget review and you brought 2023 and you say you are introducing profit before tax. Profit? Who is declaring profit? Who is making profit? Everybody is making losses.
Quick one before we wrap up, because time is fast, but we appreciate the effort that you made in coming into the studio.
I'm saying that the tall levy.
Also, port I empty. Does that mean say Temaport go?
We are expanding the port. The export expansion project is to receive more cargo. But if the cost of doing business is making importers to divert the cargo, even frozen food, they are taking frozen fish, they are taking them to Ivory Coast and bringing them back here. Again, there's local shipping handling charges. After an importer pay for free, if I give you my item, you are taking STC is taken to Kumasi. STC charge me 1,000. I said, what's your name?
Sefah.
Sefah cross STC in Kumasi. I've given it STC in Accra. They are bringing to Kumasi. Go to STC station in Kumasi to receive it. You get there, they said, yes, I know it's for Asake. You are the owner, you are going to collect it. But you have to pay me another money. You call it local handling charges. Not that my container has come and 7 days the demurrage free has gone and I am still holding that container and I'm paying demurrage. It's not demurrage. This is free money. Some of the shipping lines are taking 10,000 for 40-footer container, 6,000 for 20-footer container. If Asaka bring 40-footer container, 10 of them in one bill of lading, one document, they are taking me 10,000 times the 10 containers. That is another challenge. So when our people take their cargo to Lumi, to Ivory Coast, the same shipping line that bring our containers here, they are the same carrier that send those containers there. They don't pay those monies there. But when they come to Ghana, and we say there's lacuna, who is fighting for the business community? Where do you go from here? We have no hope. The transport ministry is supposed to call Asake. Come. Shipping line managing directors, come. These issues are
so those consultations have not been done yet.
No.
Something. Let's end it here. I think some other time we'll have you for full-length conversation on some of these issues, because these are critical matters that you've raised. Thank you very much for coming in. That's a pass here to from Obaye Ora Samson Asaki Awengobet, the executive secretary for the Exporters and Importers Association. I am hoping we'll have him one-on-one again, because in some of our boss, in some of the doors, yes, also Bampo Brinya,
but I will leave house like 4 a.m. because of you.
Martin.
Then I'll come, we will sit here, we'll discuss, we'll dissect, we'll analyze
the matters one after the other.
Then when the government promises I will move you from taxation to it's a lip map.
Martin, Ohene Bampo Brinya crowd so the sports. Happy sports, every brain. It would be from Joseph Danquah upon more channel between the hours of 5:30 a.m. to 9 a.m.